rude as fuck.
Man, I was already in the flow, bro. I was already in the flow.
Oh god.
Man. But with that said, welcome back to the Black Set Society. As you can see, we're changing a few things up to kind of better the viewing experience, but we're back at it again with another podcast episode, episode number 27, and we're about to talk about some interesting things such as the greatest animation in anime. We'll do a little gauntlet with fire characters inspired from last episode and a couple more things per usual. But with that said, boys, well, we also have a guest. Let me introduce the guest. We have a special guest. He was very interesting in our last episode, throwing out them super chats. But what's good, Mazer? How you doing, man?
Doing good. Again, honestly, truly an honor to be here. I've been loving everything you guys have been putting out. Random. I was fortunate to meet him, and he's been a big supporter of my stuff, and I've been doing everything I can to support not only him, but support the Black Sensei Society. Because like I said, y'all put out like some real solid content, and I'm a huge fan of it. So I'm truly honored to be here.
All right, appreciate you, man. Well, we're glad to have you up here. It'll be funny when Ty shows up because he wants to kind of interrogate you later on because of the anime selection you brought up.
That's fair.
Yeah. To kind of reinforce what exactly I'm talking about. So we do have a new banner right here. So this banner will pop up every now and then. We won't have it the entire live stream, but we have different tiers for the super chats. We have $2 super chat, so you can suggest a topic for the next episode. $5 super chat. Someone's crashing out. We can mute them for about a minute. $10 super chat. Get a captain to read a manga arc, and then $20 super chat. We'll watch an anime season, one season, max 24 episodes if there isn't one season like some of these longer anime. So this is how things are going to go. So if you guys want to donate to make us do some of this stuff, make sure you guys do that. And of course, memberships change a little bit as well, so you guys can join. We have one tier now, and that tier will allow you to get shout outs for membership. You'll get priority reply to the comments, so we'll make sure to reply to every comment from a member. You get emojis, badges. And if we do some live stream where we're having fans, guests, whoever on, y'all will have priority. So make sure you guys subscribe to that first tier membership tier for us as well. So that's
I was gonna say it's not on the banner, but there's a secret super chat you can send that someone might be getting a little bit later today. And
that's tough.
Just for those that know, J-Rob was about to be nominated, but then that person's like, J-Rob looks like they can take a punch, so they decided against J-Rob. So we'll see what happens.
Conspired against me.
You was the target. I do know that much. You were the target, but then they decided to switch it up.
Wow.
Crazy. I feel like it's me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not happy. But I mean, we can kind of get right into the thick of things. Not gonna lie. What's good, drink? What's good, smoke? What's good, Lewis? What's good, Santo? But let's get right into it.
Anybody else hear that echo, or is it just me?
Yep. Nope. Yeah. Sorry, that was me. I just killed it. I had to spread the love, make sure everybody knows that you guys are live right now.
Yes, I appreciate you. It's time for agenda hour. We can kind of, since Ty's not here and Miles not here, they're the other two people to talk about the anime that they've seen. But I've been talking for a while. Anybody got any agendas they want to put up?
We gotta talk about the Kendrick. What's going on? We gotta talk about the diss first. I mean, that's what the Discord was blowing up about all day. So, what do y'all think?
Sure I was here. It was Chris Brown versus Quavo was the turn. And then Kendrick said,
"No, that shit was too lopsided, though." Chris Brown cooked that boy.
Quavo dropped a bop, but like
Quavacious needs to stay out of the battle raps, bro.
He lost the battle. He dropped a good bopping song you can nod your head to, but he lost the battle.
Yeah, but do you think Drake should respond? Because Kendrick.
The minute Kendrick put the thing out, that's the only answer.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really think. I think if you peep, I mean, both of them kind of took the right type of jabs at each other. I feel like they both kind of left out the appetizer. Like they both got more heat in the chamber. So I feel like for a first go, I think it was good for both parties. Like obviously, I think Kendrick just flat out saying like, "There's no root to this shit. I just do not like you. Like, I don't like nothing about you. I don't like your shoes, your hairstyle, whack. Your shoes, whack. Your hairline, whack. Your BBL, whack." That's pretty much what Kendrick was doing. So I rocked with it. I mean, that shit was fire. This is what hip-hop is.
What's this all about, Lonnie?
Oh, she's saying it's for random. What do you want random to do?
Yeah, I don't. There's no
100.
text there.
That's
Let's.
impressive.
Hey man, I'm all for it. As
been
long as it's not
beefing
me,
low
then I'm
key,
all
but
for it.
fine.
I know that ain't a glass of yak that big, brother. Oh Lord.
As long as it's not me, I'm fine with whatever y'all do. Make
I'm
them
with you,
do
Random.
whatever. Make them do
Salute.
whatever. But yeah, I'm curious to see what happens when Drake.
She wants random to wear a maid outfit.
Does it matter which maid outfit?
Thank God. Yeah, that couldn't have been Jay Reezy. I ain't going.
Because she was
That couldn't have been your
like,
boy. I ain't going.
Yeah, it's like J Rob might just pull up to the house, and I don't know if I can knock him out. And I was just like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
ain't gonna lie.
Oh, so hold up. So we're pretending like I can't just hop on a flight and Lottie, we could just fight.
I'm
I'll
crying,
fight it,
not
bro.
me, though. She's talking about her. She says that she
There's
doesn't
no
know
way.
she can
There's
knock
no way I
J-Rob out.
could have did that shit. I could do that shit. I
Yeah,
told
I'm
y'all, I
so
stand with Cat
glad.
Williams. I told you already. I stand with Cat Williams. I don't do that shit, man. Could not get me in.
You gotta wear a maid outfit.
Yeah,
Well,
she says she has options, so I guess she'll DM you. Like,
Oh, W, $100 super
I'm
chat.
ready.
$100.
Super chat.
Moon Peaches, I'll tell you this right now.
Wow.
I'm not going as far as you want me to go. I'll say that right now.
Hey, do it
You
for the
gotta do it for the
people,
team.
Random.
Hey, do it for the super chat, bro. Do it for the
people.
society, brother. The society needs you.
Nah,
What up,
man, because
Grim?
Yo, Grim in the
what
chat.
Cat Williams said is going to apply to me too.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
where
well,
we're
you
going.
like-
I
Yeah.
don't know. The first thing that came out of your mouth was what kind of maid outfit was it? I
Yes,
don't know.
Facts, facts.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
wanna
a
know.
chill, but
Look, I learned a lot
Random.
about Moon Peaches last 2 weeks, and I can't trust her
dress
anymore.
and wig and thong. Dress, wig, and thong.
Oh, yo, tell him.
Crazy.
Hey, yo, shout
gotta
out. I
go.
saw Grim Zenta pop up. That's my co-host for Any Day Anime, so want to show him some love.
What's good, Green?
All right, bro. So now I'm gonna call my mama. She got some wigs. I'll be fine with it.
Wow. So you really gonna come up here with a maid outfit on? Like you gonna come on camera like that?
That's what the
Oh,
super chat's
yo,
for. You're right.
Sauce wants to know what's up with
Yeah.
Banana Fish.
All right.
Like, yeah.
Hold up.
Should we give him a
Hold
big
up.
screen?
Hold
I'm
up.
crying, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all go because when I go, y'all gonna have to mute me because I'm about to crash out.
Crash
I'm
out.
telling you
what?
right now.
Oh, for
Why you
your
about to
agenda?
cry?
It's not even about anything y'all did. It's about the big news in video games last week.
Oh
and I'm
yeah,
crashing
you got an agenda. Let me answer Sauce. So just to clarify again, we have a banner of tiers you could throw money at us, and Sauce threw some money at us to make me watch Banana Fish.
You gonna be bored as hell trying to get.
I already
through that
watched it. I already watched
You-
it. So,
you
I
you
watched
liked
the
it?
entire
Shit, all right.
I'll make a pros and cons list, ladies and gentlemen. I'll make a pros and cons list. I'll be very careful with my words so I don't get
He did
canceled
not
either.
like that shit, y'all. He did not like that
No.
shit.
Mhm.
I already
Bro.
know. That's the start.
Yeah, don't lie to the
Pro.
people, Riddell.
Oh, I never lie. Come
Don't
on,
get us
I'm always
canceled.
I'm a
Don't get
truther
us
all the
canceled,
time.
bro. Please don't get us canceled.
I'm
Heck
careful.
yeah.
With, I'm a politician. You say I'm careful with my words. Don't worry, I won't get this canceled.
Oh, good lord.
But
Moon Peaches.
pro. I think the underlying story is good. Like the whole aspect of there's a drug called banana fish that is connected to the military, to the government, that is used to hypnotize people, to use for assassination. All that interesting. First con. For the most part, though, the plot is a lot of Ash getting captured, Ash getting released, Ash getting captured, Ash getting released. That's a lot of the story where he keeps on getting captured by this old dude who really likes him. We'll talk about that later.
A lot of booty touching. Unconsent.
Yeah.
No consent with the booty touch.
Oh yeah. Another pro.
Oh, man. Y'all gonna tell me this is good anime. Lord have mercy.
Hey man. Hey.
Hey,
I had to do what I had to do. You feel me?
Yo, so Sauce, I did watch it too because I hate myself, and you said it was pain. No, I agree with some of the stuff Riddell was saying. The storyline was pretty good. The first episode had a good hook. Second episode, they killed like my favorite character right away. I was like, damn, they killed my man. I was like, yo, off rip.
That's my dog.
The thing is, they kept it moving, which I like. They're like, yo, he dead. Well, we got shit to do. And so they just
That's
kept
my dog.
And yeah,
let me wrap up, and then Lonnie, you can have his screen.
Yeah,
for
go
you
ahead.
first. Second pro, I do like Ash as the main character, although I have some issues when he's a little too emotional and a little too annoying. But I do like him as a character. He's a genius. He has an IQ over 200. He's an expert with the pistol. He knows how to box. Like, he can do everything, legit everything. He just 17 years old and sometimes has temper tantrums. But overall, Ash is a good MC, barring one big thing that I really didn't like, which ended up with the ending, and I didn't like the ending. I'm not gonna lie. Me when I'm watching it, although I do respect it objectively, I gave it an 8 out of 10. So I thought the story and all of it was good, but when I watch anime, I do want to connect to certain pieces to it, and it was hard for me to connect to this one in particular. But I do like Ash, and I do like some other parts. So overall, 8 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend, but it's solid. It's good. Objectively.
Yeah. So I agree, like 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 for me. I thought Ash is like a really good fleshed out main character. I feel like I agree with some of his temper tantrums, but at the same time, like when you realize like some of his like upbringing and some of the stuff that he had to go through since like a child and all the stuff that they were putting him through based off what he was saying about what happens, you can guess what happened to him as a child. You can kind of see like why he acts the way he acts a lot of times, but as an overall character, I'd say he was like pretty well rounded in terms of flaws and pros. The storyline I thought was good and interesting with like the banana fish, like how it's supposed to, like at first they thought it was like some LSD, but then like, oh no, it's making people kill each other. So that was pretty interesting. And then like I think the dynamics between some of the characters were, I mean, some of them were really good, and some of them was just like, yo, like y'all just need to like duke it out already. But no, overall it was a good character. But my thing is like, yo, Ty got nominated for something, Riddell got nominated for something. Where's my super chat to watch something? Like, y'all think I'm pussy or something? Like I can't handle it? Like, I don't know. I just feel kind of disrespected. Like,
yeah, make Lonnie. Oh, I'll give you a recommendation. Make Lonnie watch Interspecies Reviewers. There we go.
I think you underestimate Lonnie's power, bro.
I'll just enjoy it.
You are underestimating Lonnie's power.
I mean, I don't.
Like,
make him watch
some pain, y'all.
Make him watch Heavenly Delusion again. let's be that. So make him watch Heavenly Delusion again, man. That it was overall solid though. Ty, you here? What's good, my boy?
No, yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to get my laptops right because something's going on with it, and my setup is crazy. So that's why I just popped in on my phone.
No,
but I got some. Who was the dude that made me watch that show? Who was that?
Oh, it's
dude, bottom right.
Mazer. You know what, Mazer? When I was informed that you had not watched the show, because I have some choice words for you, sir.
You're kind of low, Ty.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of low.
Yeah.
You said I have some choice words for you.
No, that's fair.
What about now?
They'll turn your volume up, weirdo.
This is as good as I can do it right now. I get on my
with
phone.
your chest.
You can turn it. Well, if you can, you're on your phone. I don't know if you can turn it.
There's some bass in your shit, nigga.
Damn, you said talk louder, bro. Stop talking sweet to me. That's what he said.
I don't lie. I think he's talking to you. That nigga ain't talking to me like that. Fuck. I think he's trying to win y'all.
Oh my god, I'm talking to you, nigga. We can't hear you, nigga. We trying to hear you.
This is as high as it can go. I don't know if y'all want me screaming in this damn apartment. But
this is better. It's better.
But Mazer, I got some choice words for you. You should have that show. I'm not gonna say too much about it. It is definitely the author is definitely a sicko. That's all I can say. There are definitely and I don't even think we should really even shout that show out because it has some very inappropriate things in it. And I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's actually gross.
What would you rate it out of 10, Ty?
Bro,
yeah,
that shit's a 0. Like that story's it's not only is it nasty, the story sucks.
Wait, what show?
What
show is this?
The show's called Gushing Over Magical Girls.
It's
Gushing
zero.
over. Sounds like a hentai.
So look, I'll give it to you the way I heard it. So one of my
Hey,
boys at
yo,
work.
hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up now. Hold up.
I'll
The
Sir.
reason
the way I
I
heard
never watched it. The reason I never watched it. One of my boys at work decided to watch the first episode, and he came into work the next day. And he's like, "Bro, don't you even dare!" And I was like, "I mean, I wouldn't go into, but what's up?" Apparently, it's a show about magical girls. So you're talking like maybe like middle schoolers, right? Like children, and it's like a BDSM hentai.
Wait, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me better like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hey, bro, that show is not only disgusting. It's literally the show is so bad. Like it's actually like poorly written. Like it's, and I don't really, y'all know, I don't really say that about most stories because I do think that most stories have good right. That story is actually poorly written and it's gross.
I mean,
Like we need that author. We need to check their hard drive. They probably got some files on there that's gonna get them some jail time. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll put this in the ether, ladies and gentlemen. I know what I said to Lonnie earlier. How about y'all? Can y'all do us a solid and not recommend us watching a bunch of disgusting, weird, creepy stuff? I try to enjoy when I watch anime. You know what I'm saying? If y'all make me want to watch anything that Ty just watched, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out and we're gonna have a problem. This is not gonna be. It's not gonna be fun time for a BSS episode. So be nice to us. We're here for y'all. Be nice to us. Appreciate
Also, I don't want to do in all
Y'all don't
seriousness,
really gotta be nice to me. I don't really care. Like,
in all
just not.
seriousness,
I would prefer not lolicon bullshit, but yeah, I really don't care.
but here's the thing though. In all seriousness, I don't think it's good to do content on things that have like edo stuff in it. Like just on some like that. Like that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me is like it was very excessive. So I don't know.
Nah, I feel that,
My,
man.
my only suggestion is if you recommend us an anime, like think about how much we can actually talk about it. Because Ty's nice. If I got that, I would watch it, of course, because you guys paid me to watch it. But I'd probably
Unfortunately.
probably
We
cuss you
not
out.
saying, yeah, that's a problem. We're not saying what it is. You niggas are weird. Like that's just the fucking truth. You niggas are weird, bro. If that's what you're watching, you're weird, bro. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Yeah. But hey, there's a couple captains that weren't recommended. Recommend something to J Rob, random, Lonnie. Make sure get them in the space, man. Get them out there, man. Any other agendas? Because I do have some stuff referencing some of the manga that happened this week. Some interesting questions I want y'all to answer. But any other agendas?
I
Go ahead,
got one,
bro.
but if you want to go.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, bro. It's your world. It's your world.
Look, as a fan of video games, as we all are, you know, we every now and then you just find something that's like, why did you think this was a good idea? And it gets so big that the mainstream media talks about it heavily. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of it, but we talked about it. Me and Lonnie were talking about extensively over the past week. Was Escape from Tarkov and their $250 edition of the game. The reason why it's a problem is because of the $150 edition they did a few months ago. So, J-Rob, I don't know if you know what this game is. Escape from Tarkov, basically like survival PvP, like open world kind of thing, right? And when you tell people, all right, bro, if you buy this $150 version of the game, you never have to pay for DLC anymore, right? You get extra stuff, all the stuff that you don't have to worry about, just drop the $150. People like, it's expensive, but bet. Tell me a few months later they drop a $250 edition with a PvE mode, all this stuff, and they say, no, that's not DLC, that's a feature. So all the people who bought the $150 version, they just don't matter no more, right?
Pause for a second, because what if companies start doing that? Like, hey, this ain't DLC, this is features that you can buy. I'm gonna crash out.
Like the reason why, don't give EA any ideas, because let's just say this right now: if EA was like, hey, y'all, they already charged you $130 for the Ultimate Edition of Madden, right, J-Rob?
Yeah, but I would never. Yeah, but I would never buy that version of Madden.
Yeah. So then imagine somebody buys that. They say, look, you get all this Ultimate Team stuff, free stuff, and if we do decide to add DLCs, extra teams, all this stuff, you get it for free. Then a couple months later, they said, here is the Super Bowl edition, $250. And now you're telling people who already invested in your product that you should buy the $250 now. And besides that, what else do you give that is a feature? And the fact that the CEO is on Reddit everywhere saying, I'm sorry y'all feel that way. You want to know a quick way to kill your product? To kill everything about your industry, about your game, all that stuff? And this isn't just something like, oh, people play regularly. People make content off of this on YouTube. This is how they make their livelihood. And you're doing this to them. These people have been supporting your game when it was just a beta on Steam. Do you realize how messed up this is? Me and this comes up with a conversation we're having with Marcus, Lonnie. We were talking about AAA games and how indie games are thriving. Baldur's Gate 3 is an indie game. Hades, all these things. And if you're doing this is a great way to bring the video game industry down when you're doing something like this. Because then guess what? If they see that work, EA, bet money EA's charging $200 for Madden next year. Bet money the next Assassin's Creed comes out, they're charging $100 for that. And that's just the base model. This is stuff that you cannot allow to happen. How did you think this was a good idea to add a mode that's only for the people who did spend the $150 that you promised that you wouldn't do this for? Adding extra stuff that makes the game now pay to win. Like even in the PvE mode, J-Rob, if you're high enough level, the NPCs don't even mess with you anymore. So you can just loot for your life. But that's only if you buy during the $250 edition. If Fortnite did this, we would burn Epic Games to the ground.
Wait, so the base version of this game costs $150?
So this would
Is that what you're telling me?
No, the base, I believe it's $70. But then they say, hey, if you buy the $150 edition of the game called Into Darkness, you get free DLC for life, you get skins, packs, whatever. And that was it. People are like, look, it's expensive, but bet. If that means it's basically like you buy this, you get like an ultimate season pass, J-Rob.
Right.
So you're like, all right, bet. I'll do it. I love the game. I never have to pay for DLC anymore. Bet. And then a couple months later, they're like, here is our Echoes of fucking whatever package. That's $250. That you get everything in $150 one. You get a new PvE mode. You get even more skins, all this stuff. And then the people who bought the $150 edition, like, I thought you said, so we get that for free, right? We get some of that for free because they're like, no, these are features. This isn't DLC. Even though it's straight up DLC if you go by the actual definition of what DLC is.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Lonnie, pull out the goddamn Death Note. Pull it out. Battle State Games.
I don't know where it went.
Battle State Games. You deserve to be in the Death Note. The goddamn, I can't say your name, but fuck it, I don't give a fuck about you, sir. All right.
My tablet.
The CEO of Battle State Games. You deserve to be in the Death Note. You created something from the ground up that was a great game. It's not for me, but it's a great game. And then you ruined it. And then guess what? Now you're running around saying, oh, since you bought the $150 edition, you get the PvE mode for 6 months for free. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? You still don't get any of the extra shit that you promised your fans for. That is insulting to not just video games, not just to your fans, but goddamn capitalism. How does that make sense? And you want people to spend extra money on that? This is the shit when I tell people, when I warn people, even when I was starting to play video games, all the people who got kids and all that stuff, starting to have kids old enough to buy Fortnite and all that stuff, and I tell them to watch their wallets because you don't want to be that one family that their kids spent. Remember, everybody knows this story where the kid took his dad's credit card and spent $3,000 on Clash of Clans. Everybody knows that goddamn story, and that was by accident.
Fire.
Y'all keep fucking doing this shit, keep testing it, and you see every time it happens, gamers are dumb, but they're not idiots with their wallets. They'll fucking leave you. Did Avengers work when y'all tried that shit? No. Did Anthem work when y'all tried that shit? No. Do we have to keep doing this? Redfall.
Don't get me started on Anthem.
All the other shit, y'all keep
I
trying.
remember Anthem.
That shit don't
That shit was
fucking work.
ass.
This shit was ass.
Yeah, that's why that shit's free on Game Pass. And
Yeah,
nobody
Anthem
fucking
was
plays
big.
it on Game Pass.
Yeah, Anthem was big trash.
How fucking dare you? How dare you do that shit to the loyal people who've been supporting your fucking game? And then you're sitting there saying, I'm sorry y'all feel like that. And now you're scrambling because niggas is leaving your game like fucking droves. The fuck? Live service doesn't work. Every time you fucking try, it doesn't work. Fortnite works because it's free. Apex works because it's free. And y'all keep fucking coming up here, charging them money, and then wonder why people don't buy your fucking game. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He is crashing out. Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
W
Burn your motherfucker, turn your goddamn servers off because nobody's playing your fucking game anymore.
There's no way I'm making a clip out of all these curse words. I'm not gonna lie.
It's impossible.
No way.
It's ridiculous.
W
It's
crashed
fucking
out.
ridiculous
W
you do
crashed.
this. And then now you're wondering why people don't support your game anymore and you're scrambling to fix things. When your own marketing fucking person, I fucking told you this was a bad fucking idea.
What's up, Cozy Queen?
The fuck's wrong with y'all?
W segment right there.
Okay.
Good segment.
Man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, Battle State Games. This is what you fucking deserve. Nobody play your fucking game anymore. Collector's edition, my ass. Get the fuck out of here. How dare you? Man, I'm fucking done. Y'all got it.
Okay. All right. So I had an agenda. So unfortunately, we're not gonna get any manga this week because I guess it's like some shonen. It's either Japanese holiday or it's like Shonen Fest or whatever. But everything's on break. But reading these later, like JJK came in with some heat. One Piece definitely came in with some heat. We need to talk about that later.
I watch more episodes of the show, Cozy. I'm like this all the time on this bitch.
But I gotta give it to Sakamoto Days is killing it, y'all. Sakamoto Days, I feel like it's the future of Shonen Jump. Like, because once JJK is over, once My Hero's over, Black Clover, we don't even talk about that no more. Even though if you want to talk about those 2 chapters, we can.
But they're not on my wish list to talk about. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, we got yo.
I mean, we can bring it up. We'll bring
it up. But no, Sakamoto Days. These latest chapters have just been straight heat. The panels have been crazy every week. Like I'm wondering how they're gonna animate like these fast-paced still shots. But we know America. We love guns. We love violence. We love John Wick. And when John Wick gets animated into Sakamoto Days, that's when like America's just gonna go freaking crazy. I think it's gonna do better than Kaiju number 8. I think it's gonna do better than what Undead Unluck is popular right now. I think it's gonna be. I think there's gonna be like a few years from now we're gonna say like, Sakamoto Days is the hottest thing out right now, and I'm just ready for it.
Essentially. Oh, I forgot to mention another pro for Banana Fish is that the settings in America is one of the few anime that I've seen that settings in America because it takes place in New York and has a lot of diversity in its cast. It has a black gang, it has a Chinese gang. The main character is a white dude with blonde hair and green eyes. The secondary main character is a Japanese dude. Like based in America, a lot of diversity. And I don't know any other anime like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any other anime that I can call an anime that's based in America and has this type of diversity. So another pro for Banana Fish. Shout out them.
Can I do a quick agenda? A very quick one.
Before you do that, Jacob sent another super chat. Appreciate you, my boy down there, Mazer. He said apology to Utai. This is for Utai. You know what I'm saying?
He did go through.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, like I was trying to pull a prank, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that bad, bro. So that's on me. I put you into something I didn't know about, and I'll bite the bullet on that. All right, I'm gonna be real with it.
It's okay. Listen. I forgive you.
Good man.
I forgive what you put me through. No, but I got a quick Bakugo agenda. Bakugo, listen, man, he's about to have another crazy moment. You want to know why? It's because when all the heroes pulled up, Bakugo wasn't there. So all the heroes that were in horrible condition is because Horikoshi saved them for last. He's saving the best for last, as he tends to do. He's saving the best for last. Every student pulled up except for Bakugo because he's saving Bakugo for another huge moment.
Except for Goat.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Where's Bakugo?"
Except for Goat.
Lottie. Horikoshi know where he at because he's gonna save him for something amazing, as he tends to do.
The real main character, man.
Oh man, and every time I see Bakugo,
every time,
bro. I just think about the haters. I'm like, man, it's so a shame that all of the Bakugo lovers can enjoy these good character moments, but Bakugo haters just can't. And that's unfortunate.
He just go ban for ban. Week out, bro.
Oh man.
Hey,
That's
shout out.
like
In the words of Tyrese, what more do you want from me?
What more?
it's because they think about it, right? I seen Todoroki come out of boards. Okay, so they should, if Todoroki coming, Bakugo's coming. Okay, that confirmed everything I need to know.
Everyone pulled up.
I'm excited.
Nah, bro. Bakugo is really best boy. I got one agenda. Well, two. The first one being I read Windbreaker. I'm up to date on the manga. That shit fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like now, I'm actually really excited for
Which one?
anime.
The anime Windbreaker that came
one
out?
because the anime that came out. And I remember I never even heard of Windbreaker until it came out. And
Oh,
so I
you're
was
talking
like,
about the fighting. Okay.
the gang joint. I like them thugs, bro. I like when they had these thug animes and these thugs fighting. So it was pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. Windbreaker is pretty gas. It's actually like mad wholesome. I think the fights are pretty cool. Characters look good. It's dope.
W.
Do you think
And
it's
then
better
the
than
other-
Tokyo Revengers?
To be honest, I'm just kind of into more like I'm more with the regular gang shit than the going back in time gang friendship
So you
nonsense.
prefer it more?
I like this because it's just very to the point, head in your face. It's not
You might like Banana Fish.
I don't probably not gonna watch it. Probably not gonna watch it. I know myself, but I'm just, I'm just keeping a buck with you. For me, I don't want to lie to my dog, but but I think it's good. And the other show that I can't lie, man. I told y'all about Kaiju number 8. That animation, it's looking like we got another one, boys. And the same way I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Because we saw Demon Slayer and how the animation amplified Demon Slayer, this animation for Kaiju number 8, just wait till he punched the nuke into the sky. When he punches the nuke into the sky, I promise you that scene might break the internet. When he have to reveal himself to the gang and he punches that nuke out of the air, I promise you that shit, cinema.
It's gonna be gas.
Yo, you
put your
talk
hands
about
in the
breaking
air.
the internet.
Cinema.
Demon Slayer ain't even gotten to that part in the manga yet. Well, in the show,
What?
the show ain't got to that spot.
Tag Fight didn't have the internet in the
Bruh,
frenzy.
that ain't even it. If
Which
you
what
read
are you
if you
talking
read the manga,
Well, the Infinity
When-
Castle.
Everybody, we've all read
nah.
them. I mean, I've read
When-
them.
Infinity Castle
Read the
is
scriptures,
banned.
yo.
We get that in movies.
when Zenitsu gets in his fight,
Oh,
that's gonna break everything.
I like the
Man,
vision.
that shit gonna
And
be 30 seconds, bro.
it's gonna be.
But-
Gonna be 30 seconds, bro.
Yo, real quick, keep the time.
Bro, that shit gonna be 30
timeline.
seconds. You talk about one clip.
J-Rob, that might be the
way
climax
the
of the first
chapters-
movie right there.
Nah, the
Yeah,
way
let-
the
let-
chapters
let me
land,
look
the way the chapters land, that's gonna be in movie 1 of the
Okay.
Infinity Castle arc. The way the
Mhm.
chapters land, and you're talking movie budget, and Demon Slayer already puts its
Good
foot in it.
point.
Hmm?
Good point.
Like if you went and saw Mugen Train in theaters,
That's moving me. He's
that
moving
was-
me. He's moving me.
that was solid. And now you got all this new money that they've got on top of everything else. They going into this movie trilogy, and since it's the first one, you know they're going to go extra hard because they want everybody to come back for number 2. I think that when we get to that Zenitsu and he gets his moment in the sun, that's going to be like on that level of Goku going Super Saiyan first time, like iconic moment. Hey,
You see, this is what be killing
Look,
me. Like it was
Hey,
good.
that's my phrase right there.
Hey, when we
went
get
there,
to
it
it,
was
I want
over.
y'all to remember this moment. All right, I'm calling it.
We might have to call him back.
Yo, I'm
Hey.
putting
Bro,
the
you
house
talking
on
about?
it. All right.
Hold on.
When the movie comes out-
let's be honest. Let's be honest though. Like I respect that opinion, but you compared it to. So you think that scene gonna be bigger than like Gear 5 Luffy?
No, Gear 5 Luffy's in there too. I'm saying like you take like the top moments in
But, like,
anime that
we
people
all-
are like,
I-
this is
but-
an icon moment.
We
Go ahead,
all,
10 years.
But we
Go
all
ahead,
seen
10
the,
years.
But you understand? We all know what you're talking about.
See, we do. Not everybody does.
That
There's a
panel
lot of
is
anime
to me
only.
is not that is the panel fire. Don't get me wrong. What you're talking about is fire. To compare it to Goku going Super Saiyan, like that's the equivalent of how epic that scene is.
like Luffy Gear 5. I think
What?
it's gonna be in that same realm. Yep.
To be fair to him, was anybody saying that Tanjiro cutting Rui's head off would be as big as it was.
Stop.
when it got animated?
I'm
just saying, nobody was really saying.
We
Look,
weren't
look,
comparing, but we don't
I'm
compare
not
that.
saying-
What do we compare that scene to? Tell me what big event we compare that scene to.
Wait,
It's a big
compare that
moment.
scene
I
I
don't
think that was
like-
generation defining.
Oh
I think
my
that changed anime in the
God.
world. I'm not gonna. Okay, let's keep it a stat. Let's keep it a stat.
It was
Tanjiro
listen,
cutting
listen,
off
listen.
Rui's head.
Hold on. Was it
defining generation
iconic?
of anime
Was it
watching.
iconic because it was a changing of the guard, or was it iconic because of the scene itself?
Oh, the change in the guard for sure.
That's why it was iconic. Now we don't got hella moments like that now. It was only reason why that shit was so crazy is because that became like, let's keep it a buck. When it
became like the new standard.
Yeah, the new standard with JJK, everything else, it definitely set the round for the new standard. I will not deny that. But that shit wasn't better than Tengen versus Upper Six. Come on, dog.
That had the world
Come on,
in a chokehold, J-Rob.
You
Come on, dog.
You're right.
Tengen
you're
versus
right.
Upper Six. Let's talk like, come on, dog.
What if
Y'all
they
already
go
know.
another
Y'all already know
level?
how much I
Though?
praise that.
Hey,
What if they go another level?
Random, I
with
could watch that
this
fight
stuff?
again tomorrow, right
Right?
now. Put it on
Right
today,
now.
right now. Watch
Right
right
now.
now.
Take that
Right
same
now.
energy. Take that same energy for when they fight Upper One.
That fight, not
Upper
that-
one,
not
you got
probably
me.
that
Upper
fight.
one, you got me.
Okay, but
But
my
the
whole
next
issue
two
with the
fights,
fight that he's talking about, the issue with the fight that Mazur's talking about is, fellas, that shit lasts 20 seconds.
You got to think of the
It's-
buildup, though.
It's 2 pages. It's 3 pages. Like it's
You got to think of the buildup, the
Ow.
history between the two.
J-Rob, the only
Coming
reason
under
I'm
the
saying
same
that,
sensei.
yeah, J-Rob, the only reason I'm saying
what
that,
I'm saying
this
is
where
And he goes into
how
this
is that
fight
going
not
to
sleeping,
equate
by the
for
way.
fight?
He goes
The
into
fight.
this
How's the fight
fight
going to
eyes open.
let him
So it's
cook.
also
Look,
character
that's
development.
the only reason
It's
I'm saying
also
anybody who
character
read the
development.
Tengen fight in the manga, like the anime blew it out the water.
Yeah.
Let's keep it an absolute stack. So now where J-Rob is saying with the actual fight itself, that's
it's short.
be.
It's a short fight.
I think it's
that's
the build
my
up.
problem.
This
I
is my
agree,
J-Rob. I
but
think it's the build up to the fight, the actual
movie
animation.
budget?
Are they gonna throw in that fight?
Movie
Yo, hold
budget?
on. Time out.
That movie
Well,
budget.
what
gonna
I'm
hit-
saying
it's
is-
gonna
what I'm
feed
saying is-
families, bro.
It's only what I'm saying is the climactic moment that Macer is talking about is only gonna be a 10-second instance. It's going to be short.
I agree.
To me, it's going to be when we look back on it. That scene that he's talking about is going to be closer to the Black Bulls pulling up on bro in the exams in terms of like it being a moment than it breaking the internet. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not going to be crazy. I ain't going to say it's not going to have replay value. But compared it to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I am a Super Saiyan. Like that's like a top 3 moment in the history of anime, y'all. Like that's what we're comparing it to.
Yeah,
What moment are we
That's
comparing
crazy.
to Gear 5?
He's talking when Zenitsu fights his elder pupil in the Infinity Castle.
Yeah, his old
compared
friend.
to Gear 5 and Super Saiyan?
Yes,
that's what made it.
Yes.
I think
But it's
objectively,
and this is the first fight that he goes into without being.
And then Riddell's pissing me off even more because he's trying to like, look, I get it. He done gave a lot of super chats. He's a fan of the show, but I get it. I get you, gang. I get you. But Riddell, you know it's
all right.
It ain't going. Come on, it ain't going.
Nah,
All
stay
right,
with your chest. Stay with your chest, J-Rob. Don't be capping.
To give clarification.
Wait,
Hold on a second. Can I
I
say
don't
this
want
real
no
quick?
special treatment.
Wait,
all
let me
right?
say this real quick.
Keep it a buck every time.
Here's why I say that.
Riddell.
Here's why I say that that's crazy, right? Because I think that iconic moments in history are going to be like Super Saiyan. I think that when them finding the One Piece will be up there with Super Saiyan. Like, I can't imagine people saying this is comparable. That's like saying at that moment it's comparable to like Luffy finding the One Piece. Like that is like, nah.
Let me tell you where I'm
like when Magna Swing gets animated punching on bro with the death chain match.
Yeah,
with Dante when he beat up Dante. That's what Zenitsu going to hit like. It's going to hit like crazy, that.
So
it's
okay, I want to.
It's going to hit like that, bro.
I want to clarify what I was talking about because objectively, in terms of story, in terms of impact, it's nowhere close. There's gaps. There's big gaps. I'm just talking about like replay moment, and that's what I was thinking. Because like the movie budget,
you have to replay it because it's going to be 5 seconds.
Well, that's what I'm talking
5
about.
seconds you have to replay it.
The movie budget on Zenitsu in particular, because he's such a the interesting thing about Zenitsu is the fact that every time he does his move, it's always super spectacular. So that's what I'm thinking about. Like, this is just going to be a moment you can replay constantly because it's going to be very interesting to watch. But in terms of impact, in terms of story, in terms of value, yeah, like it's
right. The only way I can see it being comparable in any way if it has like memeability. So, for example, Omni Man saying "Think Mark" that has so much memeability that it like took it that it was a really well written scene, but it's like that scene was. People turn into a joke, and now it's one of the most memorable moments in like animated cartoons. Now is telling Mark to think like again. So if that moment becomes like memeable, that's the only way I can see it being iconic.
Do you know what I think it's gonna exactly be like? Because it's so fast, I think it's gonna be like Goku versus Kafka when he does the spinning Kamehameha. How they do like the replay shit. I think it's gonna be like that.
Upside down surf up.
That's
fine. When he does
that's his greatest commandment. I don't care what anybody says.
They replay it like 3 times. I think it's gonna be like that.
The thing about it is like, that moment was like, I don't think that one was like iconic for Dragon Ball standards.
It was just cool to see. It's replayable. Like you seeing Goku slide on that blast with this.
That's his best commandment, though.
Yeah, it was cool to see. That's what it was.
That's his best commandment.
His best? I don't know.
Yes.
Like, are we talking? What are we defining as best?
What's commandment?
Yeah.
What are we defining as best? What are we
better?
defining as best? Like what are we defining as
most
best?
Most skillful coming in.
I think it's most skillful. I think
I don't think so. I think there's no skillful come out when he did against Tien in the tournament. Because he can only use it one time, and he can do it in mid-air to maneuver because he couldn't fly the time to knock Tien out the ring. That was his most skillful. It was like the strategy behind it. He could use it one time at that time. He ran out of energy, and he was doing it against someone who could fly, who he couldn't, and he had to use it to like I don't know. That was probably his most.
Look. Okay, fine. Let's look at the one against Kefla. All right.
He did a one-hand coming out against King Piccolo. We had his others 3 limbs weren't working. That's his most skillful.
I still think that going to where it was, he was cooked. Because when Kefla, hold on,
he did it with one hand.
Ty. When Kefla throws whatever the hell the name of that attack is, because I still don't know to this day, other than it looks like a fucking like off-brand barbershop swirly.
Like a candy cane.
How did you? What was? Let me tell you this, Ty. How was Goku going to get out that situation? Nobody saw him grinding the goddamn Kefla's attack for the ring out. Nobody saw that coming.
But
he grinded that shit. That was a fucking trick counter on top of his head.
The difference is, I'll tell you why one was way like the one against Dean King Piccolo was way more clutch because Goku was the only fighter left. Because Tien lost, Master Force, all the folks lost. He had one limb down. King Piccolo had taken out all the other 3 limbs of Goku, both his legs and his arm. He had one arm, and he was the last fighter. If Goku gets eliminated, in theory, they still have a chance to win the tournament. They probably still lose. They probably lose, but he has a chance. He was his right hand was the only thing saving the world, and he clutched up and did it with one hand and blasted through this dude's stomach, bro. Come on.
Look, all I'm saying is that that's the cleanest one I've ever seen.
That's I was supposed to get Cell.
We done with the 90s. Give me the spinning Kamehameha. Give me the spinning Kamehameha.
But hold up, real quick, before we get off, because I want to ask this question. What do you think is Demon Slayer's most iconic moment? Is it Tanjiro cutting Rui's head off?
I think I have a lot based on like I think it's Rengoku, his death scene, because people talk about that, at least where I see. That's the most iconic moment, is a beloved character dying.
Okay, so the Tanjiro Rui one is the most impactful, but most iconic. I would go Rengoku.
Yeah, I think Rengoku's dead. Yeah,
I'd probably go Rengoku.
Best fight though is Tengen, bro. That's best fight, right?
Tengen's best fight, hands down.
Y'all know I've been glazing that fight forever.
No, I do think
all time.
I do think Upper Moon 1 is going to be almost as good. I think
it's gotta be. Hell yeah!
Right now, it's the best.
Hell yeah! That fight gonna be the best one. I ain't gonna lie, Lon. That's gonna be the best one.
When he pulls up to upper 3, all of a sudden he's like, "Yes, Sensei." Like, absolutely.
And I'm praying that they do this. I'm praying when they do the flashback for Upper Moon 1, we get to see a little bit longer fight between him and his brother. I hope we really get to see some shit.
His brother at that point was like, I don't really care anymore, man. I've done everything I need to do.
Yo, I got a question for y'all right quick. Have you guys heard the fan theory that Sukuna is the MC of JJK.
You know, I said something like that a few
theory
weeks
sucks,
ago,
bro.
and I got a lot of hate.
How is he
That
the
theory
MC?
sucks, bro.
No. So check it. If you go and
I
you
don't
check
wanna
out
check
the
it.
mangas for a lot of the Shonen Jumps,
I don't want to check.
the first and second chapters are named after the MCs.
Oh my god, we talked about this like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Lonnie brought this exact same
The
thing
first
up.
chapter
Acknowledge
of
me.
JJK
Acknowledge me.
is about Sukuna, not
Hey,
about.
drop it in the super chat. Drink more
The
water.
problem with that is there are so many first chapters that don't have the MC's name, bro. What are we doing?
Well, we're talking about just among like the Shonen Jump type.
So y'all think
I
this show really
know.
about Sukuna?
I know.
Like, come
There's
on,
so many
guys.
shows.
You
there's
telling
so
me
many-
that
Also,
telling me
Sukuna,
that
hey,
Sukuna ain't getting that?
Sukuna, chill, bro. Yuji just a boy.
Bro.
You ain't need to burn him like that.
Nah,
All right,
Cook
so then My
Cook
Hero is
Mazer.
definitely about Bakugo. Then My Hero is definitely about Bakugo.
Hey, it might
For
be.
sure.
It might be. He's the number
For
one
sure.
hero.
He is the number one
Nasty.
hero.
I do have a
right
couple
now,
of
but sure.
questions I want to ask in terms of the most recent Shonen Jump chapters. They're kind of conversation pieces. If you guys have anything to bring up, but start off with My Hero Academia. Speaking of, since we're talking about it, how do y'all think All for One will lose?
Power of friendship.
Bakugo and Deku, but mostly Bakugo.
No. If anything, it's gonna be like what Ty said. It's gonna be Bakugo and Deku together.
It's
A lot of
Bakugo and
people
Deku.
been
What does that
saying
mean?
Deku's having a quirk awakening right now, which I'm like, I guess is he technically still has what's the one quirk he still has from One for All? Is it? It's not Black Whip. Is it Smokescreen or is it Black Whip?
Well, he has strength. He's still strong, super strong.
Yeah, but like
You know
think
what?
Bakugo is also
I-
All
it
for
might-
One,
I don't think-
All Might beat All for One with just his strength.
yeah, but All Might didn't utilize One for All correctly.
Yeah, and he still beat him.
Yeah, I understand that, but all I'm saying is that because right now they're saying Deku's going is the people are thinking he's going to undergo a quirk awakening. He still has Black Whip, I believe, still the one quirk that's left, right? Because everybody left except for one, right? Which I believe it's Black Whip.
I don't remember. Not gonna lie.
So that's that. I think it's gonna be him and Bakugo together, and they're gonna get the dub. And
Why are
then
we glazing Bakugo? Nobody else? Just him? Just those two?
in the end,
Nobody
it's gonna
else?
be
I
them.
mean, that's
two.
all they need. They
In
do
the end, it's
carry
just
shit
gonna be
in the
them.
back.
Oh,
You know, I think realistically.
Oh, you want
Todoroki? You want Todoroki to come in,
Yeah, you
wave
want
his
the
bangs in the
top
air? And
How did
blow
Todoroki
fire
survive
everywhere.
whatever the
Yeah,
hell
no,
Dobby
I
did?
think-
Let's
I
How
ask
did
that question.
Bakugo survive? What are you
Honestly,
talking
I think
about?
realistically, it might be a situation.
Bro, he got a
you know-
new heart, bro. He got that paper heart, bro.
No, I'm talking about the end of his fight because he was pretty done after that. After the All for One fight. He was
Man,
pretty
they just
done.
drank some water and got back in the fight. What we talking
That's
about?
crazy, Glaze. How did Todoroki survive the fight? Oh, Bakugo just drank some water. He's all good. Crazy.
Drink water.
That's
Wait,
tough.
who said that?
That's what random just
I
said.
mean,
That's
no,
what random
I'm just asking. How did
He's
what
glazing
did they
for
do?
someone he
'Cause
doesn't
we
like.
need to-
That's
we need to
crazy.
know how they got
That's
there.
tough
Because the last
plays.
time we saw them,
Disgusting.
Dobby was about to explode, and then now they're just here.
All for
Now-
One.
now we have no idea what happened.
Rodell, here's your problem. You should only trust Glaze from me and J Rob. If it comes from somewhere else, I don't know, man. You
Facts,
trust the wrong
honestly,
place.
bro.
I'm just telling
Facts,
the truth.
bro.
No.
You know,
do
I
we
don't
not-
really glaze too much things, bro. It's not too
Hold
much
on,
things I rock with,
J-Rob.
bro.
Do we not need to know how they got out of that? The last time we saw them, Dobby was about to blow up. So we need to know how they got out of that. J-Rob
Well,
ran
they
the
stopped
greatest.
it. We do know how they
J-Rob,
got out of it.
J-Rob,
They all just
Bakugo ran the
they
greatest
all-
prevent
stopped-
defense for
they
original
did
All for One.
stop it. They got burned in the process, but they did stop it.
Yeah, they stopped it.
Did they
Together,
stop it
as a
for real?
family.
Last time we
Yes.
saw him, he was about to blow up. How did they stop it?
I know they you remember they all like
Power of
they all, like,
friendship,
jumped-
random.
No, Todoroki was able to help freeze it, I believe. Him and a couple other siblings too.
I thought he was just like
Yeah,
used
and
power,
Endeavor-
but
and
he was just
Endeavor.
charging up to
Like they all
Endeavor took
Power.
all the heat, and then Todoroki was like
yeah they
was
took the brunt of
helped by
things,
his
though.
family to like help cool him down. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
You're gonna
after
get a
that though, he was
flashback
on
scene
the
of
ground and we
Todoroki
saw that he
and,
was
Don
charging up
Toretto
whatever was left.
learning
That's
about
what
the
I'm
power of
talking
family.
about.
No, they stopped it. It was good. They stopped.
Yo, bro, random. He's a legend, bro. They're a legendary group, man. It is what it is, bro.
I was just asking a question.
He got that aura.
So y'all think All for One is gonna
Aura.
W aura? Y'all think All for One's gonna lose to Bakugo and Deku for real? That's
Yeah,
it?
I think it'd be
I
a
think
situation
out of
like,
everybody,
like for example, when Gohan and Cell are clashing, the Vegeta has an assist and then Gohan finishes him, something like that. Like
Oh, okay. I
Bakugo and
respect that.
Deku's gonna be trying to get the
Honestly-
last blow. Bakugo will assist him, and then Deku will finish. That's
Bakugo's
I
gonna be the
think
point guard.
Bakugo's gonna awaken some quirk that he been having dormant. His dormant quirk gonna be like OP.
I thought
for
he
no
already
reason.
awoken it.
I thought he already did awaken.
Yeah, he already had an
Double
awakening. He's gonna have a
awakening.
double awakening. Who is he? You know?
Who Deku?
Sorry, Ty. I was just being nasty. I was being
Don't
nasty.
ever compare
I was being nasty. I was
Don't
being
ever,
nasty.
ever.
Hating
Yuno
on
facing his
Yuno
Bakugo.
to
That's
Blaze
gross.
Bakugo is
It's the truth, though.
Wait, we don't
That's
like
not
Yuno?
insane. It's not insane.
Oh no,
That's
it's
not
not that I don't like Yuno.
it's insane for random in particular. That's who it's
insane.
insane for.
Mason, let me
my
explain
boy.
something.
He's just the
Let me
worst
explain something,
character. What
Mason.
are
We out here.
Mason, no, Mason.
Double
Mason,
Awakening would
no
really
one-
be Sun Jin
no,
Woo.
Mason,
I'm just
no
saying,
one
if
on
we
this
keep it a
panel-
stack.
no one on this panel hates Yuno. We all like Yuno, right? Some more than others, but it's not about hating. It's just that I understand where the pecking order is around here. There's Yuno,
facts.
and then there's just levels to this, you know.
Like the problem is though, Riddell, when it comes to Yuno, is like it's hella people above him. Hella. Bakugo, Sasuke, Hiei,
Aki from Chainsaw Man is better.
Aki.
Shin from Sakamoto days. Shin from Sakamoto
days is better. I
Yo,
mean, shit.
all the straw hats.
Bro, who's shifting to the girl who's shifting to the wolf and Dear Anemone better too. She's better too. She better
Who's
too.
the girl in Kaiju number 8?
To a
Who's the girl
wolf.
in Kaiju
She
number
Hold on,
8?
say, hold on, say, all right, J-Rob, I got one for you, J-Rob. Ray and Norman from Promised Neverland, clear.
Yo, Ray and Norman.
Clear.
Ichikawa from Kaiju number 8. Can I interest you in Ichikawa? He better, bro. They all better.
hey,
all better, bro.
Tabata, it makes it so hard to defend anybody.
I ain't
Yo,
gonna
give
lie.
me, yo, Rin, yo,
bro.
Barrow, and
Borrow.
Rin, they clearing. They clearing.
Clear.
They clearing.
Tabata, why'd you do
Hold on,
this
I have
to
a
me,
question.
bro?
Is Yuno like not even like a
Yo, I ain't
top
gonna lie,
three,
Yuno
like-
is cooked, bro. Yuno is cooked.
if we're including all side characters in these new gen, because Gojo's over him for sure.
Oh, Gojo's not even a
Bro,
conversation.
give me, oh my god, Lord, you cooked, bro.
People don't talk about J-Rob. They don't want to talk about
Levi,
Ray and Norman.
Mikasa, Armin,
Lloyd
you're done.
Forger's better.
Damn.
Yo, hey, Santo, let's be very clear. When it comes to Black Clover, I've been holding this L since this final arc started, bro.
Facts,
you know,
man. Hey,
you know,
Ty, let's
like,
keep
it is
stacked.
what it is. At
You know
this
how
point,
crazy-
bro.
Facts,
Ty,
bro.
hold on. Ty, let's keep
I
this stacked.
personally
The minute
watched that
you walk in
downfall
library-
commercial on TikTok. From the moment it got good to the moment he couldn't stand that shit.
Ty and J-Rob. The minute you know walked in that library and got that second Grimoire, he was cooked.
No, that's cap. Anyway,
hold on a second.
no, that's not.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The second Grimoire I was cool with. I was cool with the second Grimoire. That made
He just
sense.
walked into an upgrade. What are we talking about?
J-Rob random.
He only but he been walking into upgrades his whole life. That's
You know what's crazy? Honestly, y'all know something crazy?
earned shit.
We're going to other series. We can stay in Black Clover. Yami clears. We can stay in Black Clover.
Meryl, what's her name? Meryl Leona.
Clears.
Leona clears.
Clears.
I got Magna above him, bro.
Yo, you know who our dad got? Give me real over you know.
Noel's better.
Noelle is better.
Noelle, I'll go over the bleach. Give me Kenpachi.
Don't let
Give
Tommy
me
get a
Rukia. Give me Rukia. Give me Rukia. Clears. Rukia.
The
Clears.
first statement that Ty said before he went on his rant. Nobody
Give me
up here
Black
hates
Star.
Yuno. Nobody up here hates Yuno. And
hate
he goes on a whole tirade on all these characters better than
I have
Yuno.
a question right there.
Disgusting.
I have a question. Do you disagree with the names that we listed?
Hey man, I got another
Exactly.
I got another question.
Don't disagree.
We can't agree with not one name.
What? We're just saying things you also agree with.
Hey,
They all over here like, you guys remember in that show, that guy in the background that was drinking coffee? Clears.
Hold up.
I read
Ty,
that
we got a
Hydro.
$5 super chat.
we $5
read-
super chat from Hydro. Anyone read
Hydro.
Gachi Akuda opinions? I did
Me.
read Gachi Akuda. I'm not caught up. I've read like the first like 10 to 15 chapters. But if you want to talk about it, go for it, Jiro.
I would no. I'm not that far. Got you. You know. You watch it. You read it too, Ty.
I read the first chapter, but I haven't continued it though.
I read about 20 chapters of it. I mean, I fuck with the little with their little dirty asses. You feel me? They eat the garbage and all of that. Little dirty ass niggas. They cool.
Rodell, Hydro's cooking on that next comment though. I ain't gonna lie, he's cooking. Black Star definitely kid. He's cooking.
Oh my
Black
God,
Star-
facts. I ain't gonna lie, that's a
Why
fact.
we hate Yuno on this
Don't
podcast?
hate
Yo, the
Yuno.
Uno stocks are down,
I
bro.
don't hate him.
The Uno
Yo,
stocks
fellas
are all
were
the way
lying,
down.
Yo, I got a
That's
Uno
why
pop. I got a Uno pop right here, bro. I
Hey,
got a
for
Uno
the
pop. I'm
AJ
rocking it.
Rock, I feel like Black Star fits your type. Black Star fits your type.
Black Star
yeah,
is
he's
definitely my
definitely a Black
dog.
Star
Yeah,
guy.
that's my prototype. Yeah, Black Star.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Black. I don't think
Bro,
no one
so delusional. Him, Arthur from Fire Force. Oh, I love him.
Yo,
Arthur's so delusional. He broken. He's so delusional.
Arthur
he's
broken as hell,
bro.
dude.
Facts.
Yo, and we want to
Arthur.
talk about shows where the animation makes them better. Fire Force, the sound.
I
Yeah.
can't wait. I
Have
cannot
y'all
wait
ever
to
watched
get
Fire
Dorman
Force
pop
with a
act.
sub?
I'm pushing Fire Force agendas doing that.
Yo,
Oh,
if y'all
yeah.
ever watched
With a
Fire-
subwoofer.
I got surround sound in my basement. Let me tell you, Fire Force hits different when the
I
subs
believe
on.
it.
Oh, for
believe it.
sure. We'll talk about that with the bracket. Since we're talking about Black Clover, let me bring up this question. With the recent final arc and the current Black Clover schedule, how far has it fallen in the shonen hierarchy?
Bro, there was a time. It was a long time. It was before the final arc of My Hero, but there was a time where I was like, "Yo, Black Clover is above My Hero," and then it just
Dante, was it when it was Magna versus Dante? Black Clover was peak.
Facts.
Peak.
Facts.
You were like, "Yo, I gotta get My Hero out the way to read Black Clover."
exactly.
I
And
was
then,
That was peak.
that was like when My Hero had like a little dip for me, but then once Black Clover started dipping, I was like, "All right, now I can't say
I ain't
Black
gonna
Clover
lie.
My Hero anymore."
was so that Magnify was actually fantastic. Like that was
It was
Yeah.
fire, man.
Cinema.
After the
Cinema.
first like saga, like the Elf saga, I was ready, bro. If this keeps going up, that's what I expected. Up.
Facts.
I was like, it could be better than Bleach, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If it just
it
kept
was
on going
crazy
up,
pace.
and then it was like, and it was like this, and then it was like, get out there. It's like, oh,
When was
Wait,
the
are we-
moment
are we
exactly?
talking
When
about,
was
like,
was the
are we
moment
talking about,
exactly
like,
that
a-
it was done? That
Are we
it
talking
was
from a
officially
success standpoint?
point
Because
of no
I think the
return.
sales have been dipping for a while.
Oh
Like,
no,
so-
for sure. That's why I think in part due to health, sure. But I think there was some
he also just
creative
had a kid,
differences
too?
between Tabata and Shonen Jump for a
He
while.
also just had a kid.
Yeah, he
and
also
like
had a
he
kid,
did think he felt like he wasn't spending enough time with his family.
There is,
and-
I think there is a thing called like a term called soft cancellation, like saying that hey, you need to wrap your story because if the sales aren't doing well, and I think it had been far enough where they wanted. I think they wanted to wrap the story up. I can confirm that though.
But remember, Ty, like the projections for Black Clover and what it actually became were crazy because like the amount of money that they put into Black Clover at first, when like the first few arcs came or the first few chapters came out, they were really trying to treat it like it was gonna be the new Naruto. So they really funded a lot of money into it in terms of promotion, and they really pushed it forward. But the sales in Japan for Black Clover undercutted everything. So it's like Black Clover for a while wasn't doing well in Japan. It did do better in America, and then eventually went back up. But like the amount of money that they put in terms of promotion and trying to like really propel it to the forefront didn't equate. So it was already like in a not a bad state, but it was kind of like almost like how Kaiji is right now, where it's like, yo, this is gonna be the next Attack on Titan, and then eventually
Yeah,
just
it
like
is.
evens out and it doesn't pan out to be it. So, but Black Clover also sold less than what Kaiju number 8 does now. So I feel that him needing to take breaks for his family, Black Clover not selling as well as what they wanted it to be, and other things like JJK Demon Slayer eventually like moving it out the way. I feel like it is like a soft cancellation, but I feel like it's more of a combination of things. But Shonen Jump also did it to themselves.
Well, the
I ain't gonna-
anime itself took a long time for it to get good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it really did.
It was mostly the
I
anime.
enjoyed it the whole time, but
Story-
like some people, that is like a
Story
general
was
consensus. for a
pretty
lot of people.
good for the most part at the beginning. It's just the animation was so awful that it was hard to get into it. It was really hard to get into it.
I
But
think
Jero, you were about to say something, Jero?
No, all I was gonna say was I ain't gonna lie though. I think Kaiju number 8, because of the animation, I think them book sales about to climb.
yeah.
I can see that.
Because Lonnie, I'm gonna be honest. After I watched the first episode, I watched like the first 2 episodes. I'm like, I'm rereading this just so I could just be refreshed of like what to expect in the first season. I'm like, yo, this shit is
I watched it. It
insane.
was fire. It was
Like
fire.
it is like, and the
If
thing
we
is,
want to talk about the new season in animation that's popping off, yo, Bartender Glass of God. ain't not got no business.
Save that conversation. Save that conversation for real, because we are.
It looks.
But maybe J-Rob's right, because I'm always been kind of wishy-washy on kaiju. That's why I'm waiting for it to finish. I'm just gonna binge it. That's where I'm at right now.
It should be good.
Kaiju's fire.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The animation, because I remember Ty said this on the show, and I actually really felt this. Like, sometimes you don't really gotta overcomplicate a story for it to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta always go the Oda route with One Piece. Speaking of Oda, though, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. But in terms of Kaiju number 8, I just
time
feel
out,
like
J-Rob. Time out, J-Rob. We just got a $20 super chat.
Go ahead.
Water. Drinking Water says Sukuna is the king of curses, just like how Rika is the queen of curses. I think Sukuna has or / is a Shikigami. If he has one, maybe we saw it with his latest domain expansion. Also, Malevolent Kitchen was the correct translation. LOL.
Malevolent Kitchen,
which I think fits like his whole thing about eating and feasting and all that stuff. I think that actually works. So.
Hey, shout out you, drink more water.
He trying to burn Yuji off the map right now.
Okay, what were you saying, J-Rob?
Yeah, finish what
I was just saying that Kaiju is just not a complicated. Kaiju number 8 is like an overly complicated story. And I remember you saying, Ty, like, in writing, like, something doesn't have to be good, doesn't have to be complicated for it to be good writing. And so I just think Kaiju number 8 is very to the point. Like, it's not a hard story to understand, but I think the emotions of the characters convey well, like the motivations behind things. And I think just the animation of the kaiju, like, I think it's going to be like Attack on Titan in terms of like how they can scale like this large monster fight animation, bro, with this crazy strong freaking character. So I'm really excited for where Kaiju number 8 is headed. Honestly,
can we acknowledge that the opening theme's budget cost as much as like all of Seven Deadly Sins season 2?
That's crazy.
Word.
I've always wondered when you do simplistic stories like that, how hard the temptation is to start complicating it. Like, for instance, Hajime no Ippo, we talked about it last week. Hajime no Ippo has been simplistic forever because of just how the structure of the fights go. And now they're finally starting to add some complexity with Ippo retiring, right? Or with his retirement, all that stuff. So eventually, Ty, I want to eventually, I don't know where you are with Hajime no Ippo, eventually we need to talk about it, because I think what they've done with Ippo, with him retiring and him slowly working his way back up to the ring, including fighting some champions, J-Rob, in sparring, where you're like, oh my God, when he gets back in the ring, he's going to be a monster.
Right.
So I've always wondered.
The manga is still going?
The manga's still going. And they did, when Ippo retires, people were like, yo, what is happening? Like, why did he retire? Wow. Legitimately, he retires because he started having the effects of CTE, and I wonder if he did. Maybe.
He going headache game.
Yeah, and like so, and ironically, you see, because you saw the way he fought J-Rob, right? It was not the smartest way to fight, and it finally caught up to him. Because ironically, it started really in a fight that he won, the one fight that he fought with straight malicious intent. He knocked that dude out with one punch, but he got caught right before that and knocked him out, and then he passed out in the locker room. And then he tries to fight the world champion after that, and he loses, and then he basically retires after that. And then now we're doing what we're doing now. So maybe it's a question for you, Ty, in terms of the struggle when you have a simplistic story. How hard is it to keep that simplicity instead of?
I'm interested in that too, because I don't necessarily know. But I do think at the core of every story needs to be a simple formula. Like, so for example, One Piece is a very complex story, but it does have a simple formula of he goes to an island, and like the way, like typically, not every time, but for the most part, it is a simple formula of how you go to the island, they face a certain conflict, they split up, they face the main villain, and then they leave. And then after that, there's like this grace period of where the world we go to like maybe the Marines' point of view or other people's point of view to get updates on the world. Like, what is the world doing now? Like, for example, after Wano, we get like Shane's POV, we get Akainu's POV. Like, that typically happens after every arc. So it's a simple formula.
Is this camera tripping for y'all?
But
it feels like this camera a little delayed. It's a little delayed. We good though.
We got the audio. We chilling.
Yeah, but after that, he stacks complex themes and complex story and plotlines on top of that simple formula. So I think every story at its core does need to be simple.
Somebody buy Ty a hotspot.
Last question, then we'll get into the tournament bracket. Speaking of One Piece, if Luffy is going to destroy the world by returning everything underwater, would you side with Luffy?
Sir, we've been riding with Luffy for how long?
I'm talking about you as an individual. Would you side with Luffy if
Yeah.
he's going to return the world to
I
being
ride with
underwater?
my people. So if J Rob decided like, hey, yo, we running down whoever, what am I gonna be like? Yo, that's stupid. But am I still gonna get in that car? Yeah, like.
Okay.
So it's one of those like, if your friend drops off the bridge, I'm doing a backflip. I'm doing a triple backflip.
Yeah, I'm not doing a backflip. That's crazy. Well, like, so the recent situation with One Piece that took place is random. You may want to mute us. I'm not gonna lie. This is a huge spoiler, crazy spoiler. Is that recently in One Piece, we was revealed to an extent from Vegapunk that the world used to be underneath the water, or the world used to be underwater. I'm sorry, the world used to be underwater. So my whole thing with like Luffy being like the one who's destined to destroy the world, which kind of goes into one of those that mermaid's vision, saying that he's going to be the one who destroys the red line and bring the seas together. He's going to be the one who destroy the world and bring it back underwater. How much of y'all do you really want to be underwater? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to be underwater, and it makes me like ask the question because I was talking with someone, talking to someone about it. That what if initially, we know the celestial dragons are terrible now, but what if initially what they did is bring the people back to the surface, and what if what they're doing is to prevent us from going back under the water? Like, yeah, some guy turned evil. Well, what if their initial reasoning was a good reasoning?
I don't think that's the case. I don't think because we saw with Robin's backstory how we knew that there was a civilization. We knew that they had like advanced technology and yada yada, and that an enemy that wanted to destroy them came along. And then when they said we think that enemy was the world government's like burn everything to the ground. And I think like not everything was underwater. I think the water did rise, or the water was higher before.
Made it sound like everybody was underwater, and we don't even know exactly what that civilization was made of.
I don't think everything was
what if it was just
also,
all fishmen? What if humans could not live in this world?
But we also see that like the celestial dragons where they live, it's like super high up. So even when the water rises, it's not going to affect them. We see, I forget the elephant's name off the top of my head that has the animal people living on top of him. How even if the water rises, it's not going to affect him. But
So
also
very, very small exceptions of people.
Yeah, but then we also seen other things like the beast stopping Luffy from destroying the Ark. Why does Shank, and people are now asking in the One Piece community, is this why Shank doesn't have any devil fruit users in his crew?
You're saying his entire crew? Well, his entire crew doesn't have.
Yeah, none of his crew. It doesn't have any devil fruit users. And like Rayleigh, is that why he went into like
Fish coating,
boat coating and all that? So it's like I feel like a lot of people knew about this, but so I mean, only time will tell. But I don't think
saying this completely explains why they oppressed the fishermen, because if a world under sea, they'd be at advantages.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. They were the civilization before now. I definitely think that is a strong possibility.
Like some Atlantis type.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So crazy.
Hey, they say all the best food is in the all blue. When that thing goes to when the world goes under, that might make you the all blue. Sanji, this is what you wish for, gang. This is your wish coming true, gang. The all blue is real.
They still haven't explained what D means, drink more water. But
yeah, we still need to wait on that. But maybe Vegapunk will say it in because he's not done with his audio message.
But real quick, before we start the tournament bracket or whatever, J-Rob, Ty, Riddell, Mazer, y'all need to take y'all girls to see the Spy Family movie, because that was like a great time. Like I saw that had like a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes. I saw that as like a 98 audience score. But that shit was awesome. That shit was funny as hell. We were laughing the whole time. And low key, Shonen got a moneymaker, because they can make endless Spy Family movies with this type of this type of non-canon thing they're doing, how it's just like different things to earn different whatever. I could see 5 Spy Family movies in like the next few years, like because the simplicity of like their formula, but the delivery and how Anya and Lloyd and the characters are, like the way that they can just keep on pushing this out. I think that they're gonna be eating for a while off of Spy Family.
I think I understand that we've been talking about the next big Shonen Jump manga, and we never mentioned Spy Family. And I understand if you want to talk about the Shonen formula, it doesn't exactly fit that. But even when nothing happens, Spy Family is great. And I saw it last week, and I'm gonna go watch it again with a girl I'm sweet on. And I'm telling you right now, Spy Family is hitting. Obviously, I said what I said about Anya Forger, but the overarching narrative, which is something that Riddell would love in terms of trying to stop a Cold War era, which we've never seen in anime.
I'm already caught up with the manga.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but like the Cold War setting, I've never seen in anime before. An actual functional, well done family. I understand functional in the actual sense, and it just works, man. It's great. Even when nothing happens, you never leave a Spy Family chapter feeling like not happy.
Yeah, I wasn't bored that whole movie. That
movie was awesome.
And then when they get to fighting in that movie, I'm like, all right, now I'm locked in.
They had you caught all the way up. They had us believing a whole fake rigged tennis tournament arc, which ended up with like a family reconvening at the end, and it was awesome. Because we got to see the other girl technically in this love triangle, and it was awesome. I think Lonnie's right. They have a formula here where they could make 5 or 6 of these things if they want to.
Yeah, Spy Family is great. I think we should be careful when we say the next big one. Spy Family will be good. It'll be very high quality. It won't be the next big one. It is kind of just a good one now. But I really enjoy Spy Family.
What's up with these boys, man? These boys get off that yak attack and they just start claiming everything as a top
Spy Family's been great this jump. What are we talking about?
Zenitsu about to be Goku.
Hey,
my
I said what I said.
Like,
J-Rob, have you seen Spy Family? J-Rob, have you seen Spy Family?
Yeah, it's fire. It's good. It's wholesome. It's wholesome. It's good, but
it's been great since day one, J-Rob.
Yeah, we got to be careful with the next one moniker. That's the thing.
The next one.
Also, it's been around for a while. I don't know if it qualifies to be the one if it's been around for.
I think it's just
it's like the good one now. That's what it is.
I understand, but it's always been good.
When Infinity,
always
valid. And while can Spy Family not be the placeholder at the top?
It's gonna be up there.
No,
until the next one. Until they find the next one.
Actually, but here's the thing: the amount of families I saw in the movie theater when I went to go see Spy Family.
No, I believe it. I believe that. I definitely believe that. I have no doubt about that. I believe that.
And that story can get dark when it wants to.
Yo, Spy X Family is good. You just called it the next one. Like,
I think it can hold the spot until they finally find the next one.
I thought.
I mean,
is it Demon Slayer like one? No, it's not. Like I feel like
Demon Slayer's done. Demon Slayer's done.
But I don't think it's like
but it's not done though. It's not done.
Demon Slayer hasn't
done. The manga's done. That's what I'm talking about. It's the manga itself.
The manga's done, but the anime ain't even peaked yet.
But we can't talk about ourselves though. We gotta talk about them casuals. Us, yeah, it's done to us.
Yeah, but casuals, they're gonna be eating Spy Family up. I don't know if it's gonna.
They not done. They not done, gang. They not done at all.
Yeah, the only ones that I abide by, like the only ones that have next one material right now is probably Kagurabachi and Goku Rokugai. Other than that, I don't think any other series have the next one. Unfortunately, I would say Dear Enemy, but Japan doesn't like Dear Enemy, so I might get axed. So
I ain't gonna lie, but what about? Come on, I ain't gonna lie. Astro Royale looking like it's gonna be some heat too.
It does look interesting. I don't know.
Astro look alright though.
It looks
Astro
good.
Astro look like it might be alright too. I'm not going.
That and Kyoto Necromance, they both look good. So
I like the thug. I like the thug concept, the Japanese gang war stuff. Especially now that we doing superpowers on top of it too. Superpowers plus gang shit. That's fire. That's fire.
Real
And
quick,
I
also,
put
I'm probably gonna drop Ninja Kamiwi. That shit, the fall off.
Rip.
The fall off.
Oh, it's not good
generational.
anymore.
J-Rob, generational.
I literally.
It is
you know
a
what's crazy?
generational
That's why I said
fall
I
off.
watched
It's a
I watched the
generational
first
fall off.
episode today, y'all. I watched the first episode today, so that's why it's
J-Rob.
crazy.
Yo,
I said,
Hey,
J-Rob, first 3-4 episodes, fire.
Heat.
But when they start putting mechs into it, I'm just
oh,
like
there's mechs in it now.
Mex. Oh,
Ninja
that's good.
mechs. I'm just like,
Can I say one thing too? That's actually I gotta admit, I'm disappointed, y'all, and I gotta admit, Go Loser Ranger is not hitting like I thought it would.
I'm disappointed, J-Rob.
It's
Bro.
not hitting like I would have hoped.
Oh,
It's not.
I did
still got
say
hope for it, though. I still got hope for it.
I did say at the beginning that it didn't look like something that was gonna hit, bro. I did say that.
It's not.
No, the
It's not
formula's
hitting. Maybe I
there,
gotta read it.
though.
Maybe I
No,
gotta
no,
read it.
no.
Maybe I gotta
J-Rob,
read
the
it.
Not that
formula's there.
The formula is
I don't
not
think it's
there.
bad, Sauce. I don't think it's bad. Right now,
formula
it's
is
just cool right now. It's just
It's
cool.
just the
The
fact that
anime,
it's
not the
connected
animation, not
Power
even moving me
Rangers
like that.
that makes it great.
Right? Oh,
Well, you know what does hit, Lonnie? Tell him what does hit. Tell him what hits right now, man. Tell him what hits.
No, I hate inflating his big ass head, but Mission Yozakura family, that shit is gas, bro. When he's right, he's right.
Hey.
That shit is gas. I'm locked
Hey,
in.
man.
I'm locked in.
That
I'm probably
shit
gonna read it all this
is
week.
maybe Hydro, you're right. I'll read Go Loser Ranger, but I was really excited.
I still
for
got
that
hope
show.
for it. I still got hope for it.
Nah,
But no,
I
Lonnie
don't-
got
I
all
don't
my
think
it
hope,
will be
man.
bad.
I'm low key out. I'm not gonna hold.
I just
I
feel
don't
like the
think- I don't
animation
think
not
it'll be bad.
doing it for me like it was supposed, like I thought it
because
would.
the fights in Ninja Kamui were peak. Opening theme song, I'm singing that every time.
That shit on my Spotify list for real.
Yeah, but then the mechs at first it was cool, but then it just got lame, and I'm just like, okay. And then they got out the mechs, and now they're back in the mechs. I'm just like, my thing is like Ninja Kami at first, just the ninja styles, the ninja arts.
Welcome, Smoke.
I was like, oh,
Welcome
this is
to the
gas.
family,
It's
sir.
like, yo, like now I'm starting to wonder, like, oh, what's everyone's ninja arts, yada yada yada. And then they just start using robot suits to fight. I'm just like, okay, never mind, whatever. And they have like
the mechs are
explanation or
completely
backstory.
unnecessary.
Yeah, once
They're
you go to
completely
mechs,
unnecessary.
yo, once you go to Yasuke theme and start adding electric items to the world, you losing me.
J-Rob,
Oh,
I had somebody
man.
I had somebody email me about Yasuke, and you could tell this dude was a brother, and he was hurt like I was hurt when I made
You
an
always hurt.
hour-long video about
You always
Yasuke.
hurt.
Hurt.
Yo, random.
That could have been the one, man.
Random. The culture didn't win.
No, the culture lost
Yeah, the
that
culture
day.
did not win, bro.
The culture. It was
The
so
culture did not win.
Ty. You want to talk about an easy story to write, and then all of a sudden they're like, we want to add sentient mechs to this show.
Can I tell you something also that really bothers me?
With it. I'm like, is that a robot?
Can I tell you something actually that really, I don't know if we don't get too deep.
up?
It's something that really bothers me artistically, really bothers me, is when black characters, the palm of their hands are like I hate that because here's what one is because it has racial has a minstrel stuff. It has a racist past. However, people say they're just trying to be accurate, but the thing about it is no other brown characters have that. Only black characters. It's all like people say, what about white characters? Well, that's fine. But brown characters, their palms are still the same color, even though realistically it's not supposed to be. It's only with black characters are their palms lighter. I actually hate that.
Yeah, I'm not
I
a
hate
fan
it.
of
The
that.
same. Just keep
I'm
them the
not a
same.
fan of it either.
It'll save you money when you animate it anyway. Just keep them the same.
Right. I actually hate it.
All right, let's dive into this animation bracket. So basically how this is going to work is that this is an animation tournament bracket. So which anime has the better animation? We'll remove this for now. So yeah, I mean this is like a little objective in terms of like the cleanness of the animation, but for the most part stuff like this is more subjective than anything else. But yeah, just like let us know which one you think is the better animation for the two. So first pick, I randomized it by the way, per usual. One Punch Man versus Attack on Titan. Which one has the better animation?
Keeping it a stack. Season 2 of One Punch Man hurt the
I got
series
AOT.
too much.
Yeah, I think that's AOT, bro.
AOT, but season
AOT.
3 of
Season
One Punch Man
3.
is gonna go crazy. Season
From
3
everything
is
I've heard,
crazy.
they got a new director. They're really taking it seriously. Season 3, we should be up here talking about that shit every week when it drops. Obviously, we're gonna get Cosmic Fear. We're getting Cosmic Fear Garo. We're getting we're getting
Oh,
all
that fight
shit.
is gonna hit like
That
crazy.
fight shit. J-Rob, you want to talk about 23-1? Nah, fuck that. 72-0. Y'all niggas ain't
72.
Bro,
Y'all not going to
y'all not going home till this is done.
These dudes were fighting on the moon of Jupiter, bro. Like
They had Saitama
When
fart.
he sneezed,
fart
bro.
no, Saitama farted on
he
the rings of
blew
Jupiter, and that
away
shit
like
worked.
multiple stars after he sneezed, bro. Like,
Plus time travel, and they actually used it well. Like
That's hard
that
to do.
season 3 should feed families. 72-0.
Should
You see
feed
it.
families.
You go see your family for 3 hours, and you're back at the goddamn animation studio making that shit work.
I love
facts.
it.
All
I
right,
love
let's
to
go to
hear
the
that.
next one then. Next one is Helsing Ultimate for the Fate series. We'll start off with hey Mazer. Do you have a pick? We'll start with I guess.
Yo, between these two, that's tough because you're talking like, like both great animation, but like delivered differently. So it's gonna come down to preference. I'm going Helsing Ultimate. Fate is phenomenal, but I like the kind of classic design, but like done nice that Helsing Ultimate brought.
Facts, bro. Anybody
So
else?
That's
You know,
just
I
me.
get what he's saying. I get because Helsing is my y'all know I'm a villain. Y'all know I like that dark, but
Fate
Fate,
got that unlimited budget.
no Fate in the Fate movies, bro. It's a different level.
Yeah.
It's just a different
If
level.
we just talking animation, I gotta go Fate, bro.
Yeah, I gotta go Fate. Helsing.
It's
Helsing is
unfair
it,
because
bro.
I think Helsing is a better show, story, whatever.
Facts. by
Fate
far.
they threw money at Fate.
correct
The money
Alucard.
that Mugen Train made, Fate took and threw it at like
That's
Yugo Table
Tuesday.
threw it at Fate.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
that's what
Tuesday
they
for
do.
them.
So it's like Fate. Say whatever you want. Fate don't be skipping on that.
And just their throwaway episode, that random episode that they had last season, it was just like a one-shot episode. I was just like, yo, how much money are they just throwing into this? Because when Gilgamesh and his best friend just started going at it, I'm just like,
I
Bro.
hear you, but I also hear what Mazer's saying, bro. Helsing
I feel what
Ultimate
he's saying, bro.
is so clean, and it I like when if any anime is gonna be like a horror anime, you use Helsing Ultimate animation for it 100%. And they don't really have big power moments because they're not like a Fate series where a bunch of powers and magic. But when Alucard unleashed his ability across the city, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's just animation only, or it's not moments, it's animation only. That's
No,
what
I'm talking about the animation.
Yep,
when
that's it. That's what I'm saying. It's animation
I
as a
think
whole.
even the little
Moments
things
don't
like
count.
the way Fate animates its smoke effects are immaculate.
like water droplets, like
Water
everything.
drop. Like they don't skimp on a minute of Fate at all.
Ty, what do you pick?
I got Fate.
All right. Well, Fate wins. Fate wins.
Respect to
No disrespect to Helsing, by the way.
no respect that.
No disrespect.
Well,
at
it's
all.
like no disrespect to One Punch Man. Like it was up against the fence on that one.
Next, we got
Sometimes-
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus Gurren Lagann.
Huh.
I'm going, brother. Full Metal.
Should it matter that Brotherhood was made to fix the first Full Metal's mistakes?
No, it's just animation.
No,
Yeah.
it's just animation.
So
Then I'm
I gotta
also gonna
be
go
real.
Brotherhood.
Gurren Lagann is one of the ones I actually have not seen. It's one of the
Mhm.
ones I'm sleeping on, so I gotta go Full Metal just because it's the only one I know.
I'm trying to think. It might be Gurren Lagann.
No, I'm going Gurren Lagann. I'm giving it a slight edge.
I think it. I mean, I guess it being shorter does help, but it's a bit more consistent as far as like the movement. It's a bit more consistent.
No,
Because
You guys have a few episodes that's like okay, but like it has like the highs are equal, but from a consistent base, I probably go Gurren Lagann.
The scenes where he fights the anti-spiral and they're just like punching each other, like the paneling and like the shading and all that, I gotta give it a Gurren.
Bro, this man threw galaxies at his opponent, bro, in that fight. that shit was heat, bro. I'm gonna go Gurren Lagann. I think
Everybody's
Gurren
living in
Lagann.
those galaxies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. They ain't our problem.
I'm gonna go Gurren Lagann. I think FMA is more consistent for me, but I think Gurren Lagann's peaks I like better. Maybe because it's more of a crazier series that's allowed to be this, but I mean it is what it is. So I'm gonna go Gurren. So Gurren, I believe wins. Random, you pick Gurren?
I picked crap. What was the other one again? Sorry.
FMA Brotherhood.
Yeah, I picked FMA Brotherhood, but it's
Never
close.
mind. It is a tie. Chat. Which is better, Gurren Lagann or FMA Brotherhood? What are we talking about? Let me see
Mazer,
what
after this bracket, I need to hear your anime hot take because I just feel like you got something crazy.
Bro,
I'm sure
there's
the chat has been saying
some
he got some
there's
hot
some in here I would have put in. Like I'm like kind of baffled that they ain't there.
Like which ones?
Like anybody watch Blaze of the Guardians yet?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
That should be on here. That's some of the best animation I've ever
is
seen,
insane.
like ever. What they do.
Gurren won, by the way. But yeah, there's some low-key anime that have amazing animation I just never watch. And I mean they're low-key for a reason. Like God Eater, that has
God
great
Eater.
animation. It has great animation for no
Never
reason.
been
I'm like, why do you
Never
have
been
this
in.
great of animation? Like who?
Isn't that based on a game?
I don't
Or
even
is it
know.
an actual story? Because I still don't know where it's based off. I think God Eater.
I think it is based off the video games because I remember the
Yeah.
video games when I was a kid, and then God Eater showed up. So I think it is based off the video games.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's some classics out there too. Like if you're thinking about how good they were for their time, like I would put Initial D in there because like they popped the hood in the engine bay. You could see like the wiring harness. Like they really went in on the details. Dead Man Wonderland, fantastic animation.
Considering
Oh,
that
But
one.
but
Dead Man
again,
just
you're
hurts
talking
my
about the
soul.
time that they dropped though.
I was considering that one. Next
There
one
is
we
one-
got
well, it's more
Tokyo
of like-
Ghoul versus Violet Evergarden.
That's
Violet
not fair.
I don't
ain't
think Lonnie wants to hear this.
It's Violet Evergarden. Shut
Violet
up.
Evergarden, and it's
Shut up.
not close.
It's not close.
Yo,
Violet
Lonnie,
Evergarden.
Violet Evergarden or what? What's the other
Tokyo
option?
Ken
Tokyo
Kaneki damn near won
Man.
my Husbando Wars.
Man, I'm not jacking that Tea Party shit. Give me goddamn Tokyo Cool.
And man, I
Hydra.
respect it.
Whatever that shit. I don't even know the name of that shit. Lonnie said I've never seen it, but I'm going
Violet
Tokyo.
Evergarden. It's
Violet Evergarden fucking clears.
Vi-
It's beautiful.
Katniss Everdeen and friends is not doing it.
Hey, leave Katniss out of this, bro.
Bring
All
Tokyo
right.
Ghoul back.
Let's go to our next
Oh, I mean,
one.
bring Tokyo Ghoul back.
Fire
facts.
Force versus JoJo's.
I'm
Fire
going JoJo's.
Force.
I am a fan of Fire Force, but
Are
JoJo's
you-
is
come
still
on. It's
unique.
not JoJo's, bro. It is Fire Force.
The latest season of JoJo, yeah.
Yeah, but Fire Force been giving you quality since jump.
Maybe it's
I'm
just
going
me,
off-
but
we're going off
JoJo
anime,
gives
so I'm
me
going
like
off the latest season.
JoJo
last
to
two
me
seasons.
gives me like low key like caricatures vibes.
I'm
Like the
going
way it's animated. But maybe that's just me. But when I see JoJo's, I think of like when you go to the theme park and you got the person, you pay them like $20 and they draw your face funny.
See, I don't mind the animation. I like the style. I think the style is dope. I think it might be too dynamic, like for people in terms of like the art style. Like it's too like the edges are too sharp, or like the way
It's
the
very
characters
bold.
look are too. Yeah, I mean, but he's been doing this. He's been making JoJo since like the 70s. So
Word?
maybe
Yeah,
maybe 80s. But he's been around forever.
80, 90s.
Lord,
I
I was watching
All right,
Yu
so
Yu
let's
Hakusho. It sometimes makes me
Oh,
realize.
also,
like,
they
yo,
did
this is
announce
old, bro.
they did announce season 7 of JoJo's, and that the community of
Yo,
JoJo's
we
they
had
consider that
enough
like
of
the
that
best.
shit, man. We
No,
done
they
with
consider that
JoJo.
the best JoJo season of all of them. Like Steel Ball, it's it's the best arc in the JoJo series. Some people think in terms of manga, it's like in the upper echelon in terms of arcs, and I can't wait for it because I think that's gonna like change a lot of people's lives.
We
Down
still waiting
with
for Fire
JoJo's
Force.
Hey,
Bizarre
as long as it leaves Jodeci at home this time, man.
no. So Steel Ball is a different universe. It has
Yeah,
nothing to do
Steel
with
Ball is
JoJo.
different.
I got Fire Force.
So is Fire Force
Hey,
good?
I need what happened to season 4 of Fire Force, by the way.
Season 3, bro. We ain't even got season 3 of it. They announced season
Damn,
3 and
that's
just
right.
never made it.
Bruh. Come on,
Next,
bro. Like we learning stuff. We finally learning stuff about the world, bro. I need that.
Wasn't it supposed to come out like
It's
now?
in the
I don't know,
scriptures. It's in the scriptures.
Oh,
next we got Bleach versus Frieren.
Come on, y'all. Let's not even
Talking about
disrespect Bleach.
1,000-Year
Come
Blood
on,
War.
come on,
I'm
Bleach.
just.
I'm
I
talking
have to
about
assume
Bleach
1,000-Year Blood War. It's not a
You
competition.
have to add that. Yeah, you have to add
Yeah.
that.
So we all going with Bleach?
Bleach.
Yeah.
Hey, Fire Force is garbage.
That's crazy.
Jimenez.
That's crazy. I'm gonna say this: the fact that what part? How much? Obviously, I'm just how
Tamaki's
much of
garbage.
Bleach has great animation? 1,000-Year Blood War, from what I've seen, is absolutely.
Man, you going cape for
Look.
friend until you die, huh? You going cape for some.
You want to
free
talk
run
about
women.
Bleach? Go back to Wako Mundo. All right.
Yeah, Ichigo versus
Fire
Ulquiorra.
anime. One of my
Come on,
favorite
stop.
fights of
Like,
anime
stop.
period is Ukiura and Ichigo, and he goes full hollow.
Frieren been
Come on,
picked since
talk
the
about
minute
it.
it debuted.
Bruh.
What are we talking about?
Wow.
No, Frieren's
yeah.
exceptional, but you got to think of what it's put up against.
The only I'll let
I'm
y'all
going
look.
Bleach,
Y'all gonna
but
pick
the
Bleach
Frieren
anyway.
animation is closer than
But if
people. what people
Frieren
think.
had multiple seasons, I think y'all pick Frieren. Especially
It's
keeps up the
newer.
level.
It's
I don't know
newer.
because Bleach, relative to its era, is still holds up extremely well. Like extremely
We already
well.
know how we feel about Frieren. Don't let Frieren become. Let me stop.
But I'm not talking about the story. I'm talking about the animation.
Frieren's
The
A plus.
animation, the
No,
animation's fantastic. Whether they
No,
walk down the street
so
or
is
shoot back at
Bleach.
each other.
Bleach's animation is fantastic too.
No, this is not right. This is not right, y'all.
All right, next we got Mob Psycho versus Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Mm.
Respect to Mob Psycho though.
Shout out Mob Psycho, but Demon
Shout
Slayer.
out Mob
word.
Psycho for being hand drawn. All right, like
That
I
is
feel
true.
like it gets
All of
bonus
Mob
for
Psycho
that.
was hand drawn. That should be
Mob
mad
Psycho hand drawn all the way through, but Demon Slayer.
You just showcase Tengen versus
Mob Psycho
Gyutaro.
against anything else, and it'd have been a dub.
You just showcase Tengen versus Gyutaro, and then you walk out the room. That's your presentation for this.
Okay, last match of the first round: Hunter x Hunter versus Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK carries.
We don't even need to discuss
Ooh,
that. We can just move on.
Whoa, Hunter x Hunter has amazing animation. What are we talking about? We don't need to discuss
It's
it.
not JJK.
I'll go
Yeah.
JJK though. I'll go JJK.
From what we've
Oh,
seen of
they're-
what the Blu-ray
Hunter x
is
Hunter
bringing,
clean, bro.
from what we've seen of what the Blu-ray is bringing, especially the Sukuna Maharaga fight,
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's really where it comes down to. Like,
I'm sorry.
they don't have nothing for that, Riddell. They don't have nothing for that.
that Blu-ray,
The
I feel like
Jogo
thank God
Sukuna
Ty
fight
mentioned it
was
because
crazy.
good Lord, that Blu-ray footage is amazing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like y'all saw JJK season 2, and there's way too many
And that shit was 30%.
Hunter x
Lonnie.
Hunter.
That's what
30% in
I
season
agree
2.
with Kai. Hunter x Hunter is so consistent. Like it's
It's
Top
consistent, but JJK
All
is a
the way
different level.
from episode
different
1
tier.
to the end. No. I mean, I feel like there's some times where JJK is not as consistent. Like it has its highs and its lows. Whereas Hunter x Hunter, it's consistently great, and then it just goes up on certain moments when they use their abilities. Like
So what's
when
that,
Gon
Jake?
went rage mode, when Netru fought Miriam, when whatchamacallit.
Okay, so
Man,
the
even
Gojo,
they made
so I can do that to the Gojo versus Toji.
yeah, like I said, it
I
had
think
Toji
the only
versus
part-
Megumi.
the only there was only like 2 episodes in there for JJK that were sloppy because they had the bad scheduling. But there was only like a couple episodes. That
Yeah,
wasn't
Sukuna
season-
versus Jogo, Sukuna versus Maharaga.
They were like,
Yeah,
and the fact that they still pulled out like they pulled off that Sukuna versus Maharaga before they even redid it with limited time. That was crazy.
No, it's
Like-
still good for sure.
So I think that the only parts that weren't as consistent were like a few episodes in season 2. So overall, it's just
Nevermoon versus Netero clears. Look, you're talking about from 10 years ago?
What?
Like,
Come on, bro. Come on.
Kai, be serious.
Come on. Kai.
Kai, be
Meruem versus Netro is great, even
it's
though
great,
10 years
but is it as animation? I'm not talking about fight. Animation
Yeah,
is
that's
as
what I'm
good as
talking
Maharaga versus.
like
Sukuna.
the whole Buddha statue coming out.
Yeah, I'm not
and,
saying it's not great, but I'm saying animation. Is
yeah,
it
that's what
as
I'm talking
great?
about. Like Hunter x Hunter doesn't have any bad animation
So
moments.
what?
It
I've
doesn't even
seen
have
Hunter x
mid-
Hunter like 5 times, Kai.
It doesn't even have mid animation.
Yo, but Riddell though, the animation in JJK like right now, and honestly, it might be unfair that it's working on a more modern IP, but
Yeah,
come
it's
on,
more
dog.
modern.
Like,
It's just
I
better.
think
come
it just
on, dog.
hit
Like,
higher.
Riddell, I'm with you.
If
I'm
you're
with
saying
you that
Hunter x
it's
Hunter, to
good,
me,
but
it's because of
while
nostalgia. To me,
animation,
it's because of nostalgia.
yeah.
We're just
No,
talking
No,
about
for
straight
its
up.
time,
I'm not talking
it
about
definitely went crazy too for its
I
time.
think that like the 1999 version of Hunter had better animation than the 2011. Like and like just
You can argue that.
it's just the movement. Not the yeah, the way that the characters move was probably cleaner than the 99 version because the 99 version had great animation. Like it doesn't look as new, but that not looking as new doesn't mean it's not as good animation.
I know what you're talking about, Ty. No, I
Yeah.
agree. Some of the like when Krollo fought the Killua's dad and grandpa in the 1990 version. I prefer that version.
I wonder if we're ever
I think
gonna
that's
get
something
Krollo
looking
versus
newer.
Hisoka, man.
Like
I don't know
I
about
don't think
that.
like the modern.
I'd
I
have
don't
to
think
really
the modern style means that the animation's better because the movie can still be just as good. Just looks newer.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I would have to really think about that. Cause I don't know. But with that said,
Yeah, it's
what are our votes?
JJK.
JJK.
1 for J, 2.
J Rob said JJK.
JJK. I said JJK.
I also said JJK.
4. Looks like JJK won. If I was on Santo, can you put a poll up? I'm curious to see what chat would pick Hunter x Hunter or JJK. If you're here, or if Lonnie randoms, if y'all are on the YouTube channel, can y'all put a poll up in the chat?
Lonnie, or you want me to?
You can do it. I forgot. I'll put up.
All right. Second round, Attack on Titan.
Let's get it
versus the Fate series.
Come on, AOT. Stop.
I'm going Fate.
So the my thing is with AOT, they switch animation studios, right?
They did, and
So,
indubitably.
I think it's close, but I still think Fate wins.
Yo, what?
Did you see the movies, J Rob?
Nah, y'all
think-
can't be jacking this right now.
I think
Y'all
Fate
can't.
wins, guys.
Did you
I
see the
think
movies,
Fate
J
wins.
Rob?
I
seen
think I
one,
have to
but
go AOT because I'm more familiar with AOT. I haven't seen enough of Fate to.
Fate
2-2.
I've
When you
seen
see
enough
the-
Fate to-
When you
Yo,
see the
Fate
3
is
movies,
good, but better animation, nah.
Yeah,
I
it's the
gotta
same people
go.
that make Demon Slayer. When you see the 3 movies, get back to me.
The same people that make Demon Slayer make
Not
Fate.
fair, though.
And
They got 3
Fate is
movies.
peak.
Mazer, what do you say?
I gotta go AOT. Like it's not an easy pick, but kind of like what Ty was saying, like AOT is what I'm more familiar with. I haven't seen all of Fate, but I've seen all of AOT, so
That's
I
fair.
feel like I could speak on that. Like where if I
Yeah,
try
we
to
like
put Fate
that. We
above
like
it,
that.
like Fate might have a fall off that I don't know about.
This shit been fell
No,
off.
I
probably doesn't.
think
But
if
it might.
we're talking about
never
them
with
as
animation. It's never with animation.
Mazer, if we're talking about them as overall anime, AOT clears. But we're just talking animation because I've heard so many people.
Lonnie and
say,
random. Instead of doing the other poll, can you just do an AOT versus Fate poll? Because I'm the AOT guy. I'm choosing Fate. It's 3-3. It's a tie. So we need a poll. We need the chat.
I'm not trying to take nothing away from Fate because what I've seen is incredible. I just haven't seen all of it, so I don't feel like I can vote for it in good conscience, you know?
I get what you're saying, but animation wise, it's just, to me, it's Fate. Those 3 movies were like some of the greatest animated movies I've ever seen.
It's like Ufotable is known for great animation. That's what they're known for.
All right, the
And
poll is up.
They do not. The poll is up.
Voted.
And I think because I've heard a lot of, obviously this is just from the people I've conversed with. A lot of people did not like the switch to Mappa. They like the old version of AOT more than the new version. You never have. Nobody's ever said, like, even the fact that they're just having that debate in the fandom tells me enough about where Fate versus AOT is, because nobody ever, people say Fate is bad in terms of story, whatever, but nobody ever says anything bad about Fate animation.
Yes, it's with a complicated timeline, Bob.
The annoying timeline.
It's really not that complicated.
Different.
I
might
don't know,
be
man. I saw that
weird.
Giga
It's like
video, and that
20
did not help me
shivers,
out.
bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Heaven's
all
Feel,
right.
the Heaven's Feel animation is just 9.5 out of 10.
Fate Series 1. Fate Series 1.
Wow, she's crazy.
All right. Next
This is why
round.
this is why I call y'all chat full of nerds and casuals, man. Every day.
You gotta watch the movies, J.
Every
Rob.
day.
Watch the
Every
movies,
day.
bro.
Man, these nerds and
I'll be
casuals,
honest,
our opinions
J-Rob.
don't matter.
J-Rob, I'll be honest.
I'm going
You
full
don't gotta
villain
watch
on y'all ass.
I-
I'm not
I-
watching that shit every day. I'm not watching, bro.
You don't watch a movie just for animation. I'm not gonna lie. You don't need to watch Heaven's Feel.
The
You don't
movies
need to
are
watch
good.
Heaven's Feel.
The movies are
No,
actually good.
I've definitely seen the anime for sure. I haven't seen the movies though.
Heaven's Feel. I mean, it's
Well, to J. Rob, to explain the
I
movies,
guess
so
it depends on your vibe. It's
well, no,
it's-
because
Shout
J.
out to my
Rob,
dog
so
Saber Arch, man.
the movies is the show because like remember like Fate's based off of the video game.
Right,
and, like how you can do different things in the video games. It makes different actions. So it's like it's like Unlimited Blade Works, but it's like if you went a different side. So he doesn't end up with the girl with the ponytails. He ends up with the
purple hair girl.
And,
he ends up with Sakura.
Yeah, so different things happen. That different enemies show up. So it's like a different version of Unlimited Blade Works, but it's also
a lot more. It's a lot
like
more.
Saber gets captured almost
a lot more
immediately. So
cringe.
Saber's like the bad guy from Jump.
Very dark, very cringe. I'm not gonna lie. All right, next round, next matchup. Gurren Lagann or Violet Evergarden?
I'm sorry, y'all, but Violet Evergarden still is the winner.
I got a Gurren Lagann.
Violet Evergarden is beautiful.
Violet Evergarden.
Beautiful.
Violet. What'd you say?
The
Lonnie?
movie, which just recaps the anime itself, it's beautiful.
Lonnie, J-Rob. I'm saying Gurren. I don't watch.
I'm gonna go Gurren.
I'm gonna say Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann ends up winning.
That's a shame. Violet Evergarden is.
No, Violet Evergarden is awesome, but
L romance
took out Tokyo Ghoul, so I'm being petty.
Shout out to Tokyo
W.
Ghoul, baby.
Blame the niggas who made season 2. What are you getting mad at us for?
Yeah, I gotta take
shout out Tokyo Ghoul.
I can't
The
find
book.
them.
Season 2 has some good animation. It's just the story sucks.
Shout out to Tokyo Ghoul. Shout out to them books.
Facts.
Everybody clears.
All right, next matchup in the second round: Fire Force versus Bleach. This is tough. This is tough for me. No, they're both.
I'm gonna say Bleach because I don't think Fire Force has hit their stride yet. That's what they could be.
Sure, they're dragging with the next season, man.
Yeah, they gotta.
Only because I think I look at it holistically, I think Fire Force has better animation holistically.
Oh, Ty. You just don't get it.
Ty's not wrong.
Are we just counting one arc of the series or the series as a whole?
I think the entirety of Bleach has good animation.
No one said it didn't. I just think Fire Force as a whole is better. No, I think that Fire Force as a series is far more consistent.
Wow, Ty. Never take a moment to hate on Bleach, man. Never take a moment.
Saying Fire Force has better animation is hate on Bleach.
Yep.
You need to watch
I've never heard you say anything good about Bleach, honestly.
You've Jared, you've never seen my content then.
Wow.
You've never seen my content.
Nah, bro. Maybe it's the feed. They like to send me the hate videos, not the good ones, bro.
Say one good thing about Bleach, just so I can feel.
Anytime I had a conversation with you about Bleach, I feel like it's some disrespect.
No, J-Rob, the only concept we had is that I didn't think Aizen was good as y'all say, which you agreed with.
I never said I agree with that.
Yes,
you made a compelling point.
All right, so now we're lying.
You made a compelling point, though. You made a compelling point.
You agree. So that's all I'm saying. So
I don't recall. Somebody
right now about
somebody got to show me the tape.
That about Aizen was hating. That means J-Rob was hating too. Does he agree with me?
No, I don't remember that.
Is Hydro spitting? Ty, is Hydro spitting?
I didn't. Hold on a second. He thinks that Hunter's more consistent. I think that.
Yeah, cook him.
Hold on a second. I can think JJK is more consistent than Hunter, and then
you think JJK has more consistent animation than Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah. If the only thing you're pointing out is
Hydro, get on his ass.
You have 2 or 3 episodes. No, I don't think that's enough. No. Yeah.
So one anime has 0 episodes, another anime has 2 episodes.
Wait, hold on a
But the
second.
one
You
with
said
0
you said 0 episodes of the animation is like not
sloppy, because you said sloppy for those
No,
2
that's,
episodes.
hold on a second. I was using his term. I said of sloppy animation. Because there are episodes like, for example, there's a few episodes during the York New arc that would put in that realm. But I wouldn't say I still think it's fairly consistent. But I could point out episodes here and there. I go,
I need to see these episodes.
Yeah, they're really consistent.
Can you say one good thing about Bleach though, Ty? So
You said no. I said JDK was.
Facts. Say something nice about Bleach.
Bro, you niggas are. It's crazy.
You
Like,
just-
I said
you
all these
can't-
shows.
Why can't you say something nice? Why do you have to go back and forth?
I literally said that Kubo is a brilliant writer because I think all these writers are
Okay.
y'all the ones that tell me
That's not Bleach specific. That's just the author. Say
he
something
wrote this.
specific
You've
about
never
Bleach.
said
What?
anything bad about a writer. Let's be honest. You've never.
Wait,
said anything
what? If I say
Something
that,
specific about Bleach.
hold on,
Something specific about Bleach, not about Kubo.
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
like-
If I say
Bleach.
if I'm saying that, if I'm
Ty
saying
is
Kubo-
gaslighting
No,
y'all. I'm
everybody-
just
everybody-
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
Stop,
here. He's a master manipulator, bro. He's a master
stop,
manipulator, bro.
Stop.
I've
If
been
we're
peeped
if
his
I'm talking
game.
about Kubo being a brilliant writer in reference to Bleach, what am I saying about Bleach?
Something about
See, he
art.
can't say anything
Say something-
specific.
say something
He
about
just thinks
character.
Bro, I'm saying Bleach.
Ty is.
That means
Whatever,
I'm saying
whatever you
Bleach has
say,
brilliant
whatever you
writing. Are
say,
niggas
Tyler.
slow?
Whatever you
Are
say,
okay,
Tyler.
if I'm
Give me
saying
an example, Ty. How about that? Give me an example.
Stop,
Give me an example
stop.
of beautiful writing.
If I just said that if Kubo is a brilliant writer and I'm referencing Bleach, I'm saying Bleach also has brilliant writing. Are you niggas
So
slow?
give me an example, Ty. Give me an example.
Are you niggas slow?
Example of
I'm slow. Wow.
Brilliant
No,
writing.
I'm asking because that's why I'm asking.
Yes,
You
give me an
said
example of brilliant writing in Bleach.
So now I'm just your slow friend, huh? Wow. This is crazy. Now I'm just your slow friend. All right, got it.
Bro,
Got
this
it.
is crazy.
Got
This
it,
is
got
I
it,
think
got
that
it.
Ichigo's his desire to be a Soul Reaper to me was brilliant writing because he was being a Soul Reaper even before he was a Soul Reaper, like him guiding souls. Like that's good. That's good characterization. That's great writing. I think.
Okay, I'll take it.
Would y'all disagree?
No, I agree. I'll
Like
take
Ichigo guiding souls to like that. That's how you characterize someone well. Is that he was doing that job? It shows he always had the desire to do that, which ties into the Fullbringer arc, and that's something that made him realize this is always something I wanted to do. Like that ties to the Fullbringer arc. 'Cause in the Fullbringer arc, he didn't realize he wanted to do that. But again, we see him doing it since chapter 1, which makes the Fullbringer character arc make more sense. That's brilliant writing.
I agree.
Brilliant.
Now you niggas don't want to say that now.
I said I agree.
Now y'all kind of losing your hair.
I just said I agree.
Whatever you say, big guy.
Y'all
Whatever
don't
you
listen when I
say.
talk. That's the thing. Y'all
Okay.
misinterpret what I say. That's the crazy thing. Anyways,
What?
Fire Force.
Watch out for
Maybe
the
I am your slow friend, man. I'm slow, man. You know, I'm
Make
just
sure
slow.
y'all pick up volume 2, man.
Hey man, LJ Ruff, stop.
I'm just saying, Ty. I'm taking notes when I brought.
Yo, if y'all would
Yeah,
actually listen to what I really appreciate y'all listen to what I said from moving forward, man.
Oh, we
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to you. We listen
I'm
to you
just trying
too
to-
carefully.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get as intellectually where you're at, Ty. I'm working on it.
bro.
We gotta hit them books, Rob. We gotta hit them.
I know I gotta read, bro. Gotta read, man. My bad, Ty. You got it.
All right,
I'm
what's
watching
next?
you, Ty. I see your games. They might not.
What game am I playing? You niggas are-
I see
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Hey, you,
people?
you feel me?
You know what we should do? You don't do a segment. I'll do 10 things I love about Bleach. I will do a segment.
Yeah, that would be nice. That's what we
because
do, bro.
the way that y'all are talking is actually sick.
Because
Man,
That's
forcing
what we
Ty to
do.
do
Yeah,
a
never
little
tell
bit
us rubbed off on
wild,
each other too
bro.
much. You become a little bit political at times, and then
Yeah, that political
anyway.
should be on mad nerdy.
Anyway, let's get to finish this poll. Ty said Fire Force. I said Bleach. I mean, J-Rob said Bleach, and Lonnie said Bleach, right?
yeah. Mazer, what did you say?
I'm going Bleach.
3 Bleaches.
Don't get me
Random.
wrong. I love Fire Force, but Bleach is it.
I'm with Ty. I'm going Fire Force.
All right. Well, I'm going Bleach, and Bleach moves on.
Let's get it. Shout out
Yes,
to your
sir.
slow friends.
All right, let's go. Next round, next matchup of the second round: Demon Slayer versus Jujutsu Kaisen.
Demon
Who we
Demon
talking about?
Slayer.
Oh.
I'm going Demon Slayer.
It's Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
That's 3 votes.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
4
say,
votes.
yeah,
What the
yeah,
people
Demon
are
Slayer.
saying, Ty,
It gotta be Demon Slayer.
we got to get that BSS one shot for hustle.
Yeah, get a one, like make a one shot, like make
Hey,
a.
that's what the people are saying, bro. That's what the
Make
people
a
are saying.
BSS one shot.
You know, we already know where.
I want to be in Hustle. I want to be one of the
I
main
would
villains.
say if I made a one shot of the people on BSS, Lonnie's the main antagonist, bro.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
Lonnie would be the failed rival character, like J-Rob.
I'll be a legendary character for me. Borrow Shohei, absolutely.
Yo. Hey, sometimes
you are not a failed side character, but I want to make you like your favorite side characters. I don't think that you're that way. I think you're better than that. But I want to make you like him though. Is what more so what I'm saying.
Hey, make sure y'all pick up.
Is that
make Hustle for real? Make sure y'all spread the BSS one shot.
Oh
we
my
need
god!
That. Oh, everybody just fight Lonnie because he wanted to be the villain so bad.
Yeah, no, this was a choice. I mean, there was.
This was a choice. This was a choice.
Hey, Lonnie could be the villain in the forefront, but in Ty's manga, only in Ty's manga, I'll be the villain in the back. I'm being the villain.
Hey, W Sauce, man.
This villain don't lose. Not everything's a happy story, guys. This villain don't lose. This is real world. Real world.
Got an update from a $2 super chat from Sauce. Update: leg is almost normal size, and I can jog a little. Sauce been going through it, man. I'm proud of you.
What happened to you, bro?
You got shot.
You got shot.
Look at his face.
He told us.
It's really crazy because I was gonna make a badass joke, like some funny shit. Now, bro got shot, bro. I can't even make a joke.
He told us all night.
That's the joke, yeah. Like that's the bro got shot.
I'll say it. I'll say the joke.
Yeah, it was so random. Like, wait, what?
Shot, bro. He just got shot.
J-Rock, when he told us in the Discord, we were all like, "Nigga, what?
Oh, Sauce, what was you doing, bro? What was you doing?"
Sauce says say it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was just gonna say, like, when he said update my leg almost normal size, I was just gonna say, like, fuck, you got like gout or some shit. Like, I was gonna like, you got like the gout or something.
What,
bro? Like,
trying to pump my gas, getting shot.
Crazy.
He said he was trying to pump. Yo, that's
bro got shot, bro. I told you stop sneaking up on your girlfriend when she sleep, bro. She gonna shoot your stupid ass, and she got your ass. I told you to leave her ass alone.
J-Rob got some experience, you know what I'm saying?
I do actually. So when I was in Arizona once, my broccoli man came out to give me some broccoli in Arizona. He pulled up in a walker, y'all. Walker, bro. Walker with a little patch around with like a little string through it. And I said, yo, what happened? I thought he broke his leg and had surgery, y'all. He said, I got shot. Listen, we in 2023, 2024. The broccoli should not be getting nobody shot in today's era, in this climate. I said, what did you do? This nigga gonna tell me, you know, I want to scare my girl. You know, she was drinking a little bit, so I came home late. I like jumped on her. She turned around and shot his ass in the leg, bro, and shot him. So I've seen it, bro. I've dead seen it.
Yo, so I've experienced this. Like, quick story. So Shar and Taylor will keep on telling you that she was in the right. She was not in the right. All right. So I was messing with my other best friend, but like there was this business associate that we had who ended up being like my ex-fiance. She told me like, yo, I've hated this girl. Like, we grew up together. Don't mess with her. I had to do business because I worked for her company, so I did business. I went to London Fashion Week with her. You know, drinks start happening, things happen, and I hit. My best friend finds out. We're at the shooting range, and then we go back, and then she's like, "Oh, hey, like I styled this vest. I want you to like try it on, see if it fits you or whatever." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I put on the vest, and we're like going back to like shooting in the backyard and stuff like that. And then she's like, "Oh, so how's so and so?" I was like, "What you mean?" Bam. And yeah, that was.
Yo, who you be hanging out with, Lonnie?
Jesus.
I mean, right. You asked Char, she's like, "Oh, that was justified. You shouldn't have smashed that chick." But
ain't no way.
We got the backstory. We got a little backstory
in the leg. What? Y'all be messing with some crazy, you know.
I think it's crazy that she shot me, but like they'll be like, "Oh, you had a vest on." No, she still shot me. She shot me.
Yo, so somebody shot you you got shot for living, gang? For breathing air?
GG's.
Damn.
Gee.
Hey, at least
bro.
mine, there was like a reason behind it. It wasn't a justified reason, but it was a reason.
That's some crazy. All right, semifinals. Semifinals of the bracket. Fate series versus Gurren Lagann.
Fate.
It's fate.
Oh, I got Fate too. All right, moving on. And Bleach versus Demon Slayer.
Demon
This
Slayer.
shit ain't even fair. Demon Slayer.
Bleach. I got Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach.
You got Bleach now?
I'm such a Bleach fan.
You're
So I got
weird.
Bleach.
Oh,
weird ass.
No, I got Bleach. Bro. I got Bleach. Wait,
You always want to be a weird ass
Yo.
nigga, bro.
I got Bleach. Y'all don't got Bleach?
Watch out for him, bro.
What? Y'all don't got
This is
Bleach?
why I say you be hating,
My nigga,
Todd.
you always
No,
wanna
I got
troll,
Bleach.
Right
that's the
here.
problem. You always
This
wanna
shit right
troll.
here.
No,
Bro,
Rondell, click Bleach. Click that one vote. I'm the only one standing for y'all. Click that one vote for Bleach.
Nigga always want to troll.
I'm not trolling. I got Bleach. You know that 1,000 Blood War. Since we were judging one arc of Bleach, so I got 1,000 Blood War, right?
Oh my god.
No,
Nasty. All
You
right.
see what we got to deal with, chat? You see what we got to deal with?
I'm literally using your argument. 1,000 Blood War.
Nasty.
No,
Lonnie, random, can you put a poll for the finals? So, the final matchup for the best animation in anime, the Fate series or Demon
Slayer. And if
Demon
it's
Slayer.
Demon Slayer, bro.
Maybe about
Come
the
on,
same.
dog.
Oh, give me Demon Slayer.
Wow.
Basically, the winner's UFO table for real.
Yeah. Yo, shout out though to some like honorable mentions. Zom 100
Mhm.
look hella clean. All right,
Zom
Chainsaw
100
Man.
is clean.
Manga or Mappa doesn't need to be in every category for everything, but Chainsaw Man was in there. Fog of the Five Elements on YouTube needs to
And
call.
I don't know if y'all know this because the movies came out around like 2016, but Kizumana Gatatari, the vampire movies, like you probably seen clips of them, but the animation for those three movies peak.
Wait, did all of y'all vote Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Ugh, sweet. We got Mazer saying Demon. Lonnie, what are you saying?
I said Demon.
Random.
I'm saying Demon, but it's close.
It ain't close.
I think just because I like Demon Slayer.
It's made by the same exact people.
It's made by the same people.
Wow. Okay. All right. What is the chat saying? So right now it's 50-50 for Fate and Demon Slayer. I thought it would be closer because I think Fate has a
supposed to be
legitimate
closer to
argument.
50-50.
No, I'm talking about with y'all. Y'all made it sound like it was like pretty quick for y'all. Not the chat. I'm talking about y'all.
No, I think it's close.
I think it's close. I just like Demon Slayer more.
What does that have to do with animation?
I like Demon Slayer's animation more than Fate's animation. My
Why?
bad. I'll say the complete sentence next time.
Appreciate it. But why?
I think
apologize.
I think season 2 of Demon Slayer, the Tengen Gyutaro fight, is maybe because I just haven't seen enough Fate, but I haven't seen anything where Fate approaches that.
Heaven's Feel.
The third Heaven's Feel movie when it gets to the climax.
Now I haven't seen that
It's the same level. It's the
I have
same
not
level.
seen that movie. Me and Miles are supposed to watch it, but we just never.
If you haven't seen the third movie, then I don't know what to tell you. But like, no, the last sequence, yeah.
Also, we got a super chat from Sauce. Shout out $2 super chat from Sauce. J Rob got me going. Gout laughing emojis. I'm 26.
W.
Hydro, you see those 8 episodes? What are you talking about? That's some of the best 8 episodes in anime. That shit's clean.
Archer for Zero, yeah.
We have a finals winner. The best animation in anime for this tournament bracket in particular is Demon Slayer. Right now, the chat has the Fate series winning by a vote, it seems.
Oh.
Shout out Demon Slayer. Honestly, I didn't vote. If it was Demon Slayer or Attack on Titan, what would y'all pick? I'm just curious.
Demon Slayer.
I'll go Demon Slayer.
Okay. All right. Respect.
You know, Attack on Titan does have some very good moments. Like hell, the Levi chase scene. I think it's in season 4 or season 3. That shit's maybe one of the best chase scenes I've ever seen in anime. When he's running away from those from his mentor, whatever that guy was, when he's getting chased by all those people.
Oh yeah, Kenny.
Oh, the other Ackerman, Kenny Ackerman.
Kenny.
Mhm. That shit's
Yep.
clean. That whole
100%.
chase sequence is amazing.
Yeah. Also, shout out to, because I have the game on my side. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey for tying the game, going to overtime, and beating the Knicks. Hey, 76ers in 7. We here, man. We here. Shout out to Sixers.
Get Joel out of here with his cheap, dirty, flopping
I can't
ass.
stand that dude, man. I swear to God.
Hey, man.
I just
Any
think he's a player.
final stuff before we wrap?
I wanted to hear Mazer's best anime hot take.
Yeah, we'll hear that, and then we'll go into the Gauntlet. I almost forgot all about the Gauntlet.
Best anime hot take. Oh man. All right, I got one. It don't typically go over real well, but it's something I actually believe in. A lot of the people that watch my show give me a hard time because I'll make a hot take just for the sake of spicing people up, but don't actually necessarily believe it. This is one I do genuinely believe. I think that Gon as a protagonist is like low tier. Now, Hunter x Hunter as a show, phenomenal. But like if Killua or Kurapika was the main character, better show. Better show.
Talk about it, Mazer. Talk about it, Mazer. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Gon basically has no character development till the Chimera arc.
That wait.
Wait.
Are you using character development as the sole criteria for a character being good?
A character's not good if they're the same character the whole time.
That is not true.
That's not true.
That is not one. That's not
Kenpachi was
dynamic. What I said, dynamic characters are not inherently better written than static characters. By that logic, most of the characters in Avatar are better than Uncle Iroh because Uncle Iroh was the same in the story. That's just not true.
Actually,
So
I don't
are
think
you saying that Gon is a
story.
dynamic character? Because I would disagree.
I'm not arguing whether he's dynamic or static. I'm saying, regardless of what he is not determining if he's good or not. I'm saying he can be static and well written. He can be dynamic and well written. Because static characters are just as good as that. Like there's not Luffy's a static character. Luffy's a static character, and he's
just as good. I wouldn't say that. There's exceptions. For the most time, mostly dynamic characters are considered well written overall because
I know, but that's because
more development.
That's because people only use that sole criteria, but there are different character archetypes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like if we're just using there's so many things that go into a good character than just one thing. I'm not gonna use if I'm judging Uncle Iroh versus Zuko changes a lot more, but that change is spearheaded by Uncle Iroh, which makes Uncle Iroh a great character as well. Uncle Iroh is one of the best characters in Avatar. He doesn't change at all.
No question.
Actually, no, I would disagree with that, Ty, in terms of him changing, because I would say not that he changes a lot, but like when you go from the beginning of the story, he was the way that he guides Zuko. I feel like, and the way that he reflects on some of his past actions, I feel like is a change, and I feel that I'm just so like in the beginning, like so in the Book of Water, how he acted towards Zuko and the Avatar situation, stuff like that. How he was more trying to I feel like at that point he was more trying to protect Zuko from himself, and then he was also trying to not get. I feel like he wasn't always trying to get involved in the actual situation. Then we go to the Earth Kingdom, and we see him. He's trying to settle down more. He's trying to establish roots and try to actually I feel like since Zuko was starting to transition, you saw Iroh also reflect on the things with his son. And you also saw how he more tried to guide. He was more forceful in his guidance towards Zuko. And then the Fire Nation, we see him more go. All right, now it's time to go against the Fire Nation. And then you see his of course the physical transformation, but then you see him be more proactive. So I feel like he does have slight changes because the first one he's more submissive, like the water he's more submissive, the earth he's more guidance, he's more forceful, and then the fire you see him take action. So which he didn't do before. And I think it's also because of some of the stuff that happened in his past. So I feel like he does have slight transitions. I don't think he's just a static character.
So one, static characters can change. They just don't change. Their worldview typically just stays the same. So static characters by definition can go under slow changes. But the reason why I don't think those are changes is because their circumstances changes Iroh didn't. So like for example, when Zuko betrayed Iroh doing something different isn't because his worldview is shifted. It's more so his circumstance have changed, which forced him to do something different. But his worldview is still the same. We find like and through like and also him reflecting on Lu Ten. That happened earlier in the story that we didn't see because that's why the reason he left Ba Sing Se because his son died. Like the reason that he is the way he is now at the beginning of Avatar is because his son died. He just was celebrating his son's birthday, but that doesn't mean like this reflecting is making me a different person. He was that person from book one. Is that reflecting and all that changing happened afterwards? Like that we learned like his son died, and when he was conquering Ba Sing Se, which is why he left. So I don't think that's him changing, but I get the bigger point is that if we were to say that is a change, static characters can change. Is that typically their worldview, how they view the world, stay the same. So for example, Luffy's ideas of freedom are consistent from chapter 1 to wherever we're at right now.
Right.
You know, they don't shift. Right. Like now, maybe Luffy can have moments of becoming a better leader. Maybe that changes, but worldview is the same.
Now, but to help Mazer's point, I don't agree in terms of no character development. But I personally think Killua and Kurapika are better fleshed out or more I don't know if dynamic's the right word. I of course like their characters more. But I think Killua is more interesting and he has better development. Definitely more character development. Kurapika, the creator said that the current arc that we're never gonna finish, Kurapika is the main character, so I'm expecting even more from Kurapika. But even then, like what we've seen before with him and the Phantom Troop and all that, I think it's maybe more meaningful, more impactful, not to the story, but in terms of just impact, than what Gon's doing. And like I agree that Gon hasn't changed a whole lot, except unless you want to count the temper tantrum. But I think he's a solid character. I'm not gonna go as far as low tier. I just don't think he's as high tier as like what other people consider him to be. I think he's like a solid
mid tier for me.
Here's why I disagree with the fleshing out. So like Gon is typically a lot of his actions, he's usually the standout. So like for example, we go through the 100 exams. Typically, everyone has similar answers for how they do things, but Togashi wants the character Gon very differently. So that's why a lot of things he does different. For example, when they're on the boat, and then everyone's trying to grab the guy's leg, and Gon jumps out. Togashi showing you that this character is so different from everyone else around him. Like that is those type of moments, or him grabbing the girl, and then all the snakes grab. Like he always makes everyone kind of mild, so that Gon's reactions and his decisions are more highlighted, which gives him typically stronger characterization, in my opinion. Like I think that those
I just think
like even like his desire to get Killua. Like most of the times when Gon is doing something, he's usually the standout. Well,
I agree to that point for sure.
Which to me, him being the standout to me characterizes him like that fleshes him out, characterizes him differently than everyone else.
For sure.
Like, in the Hunter, like he's getting beaten down.
Think that Killua and Kurapika are just better characters. I just think that they are.
I mean, what you're saying,
it's not a knock on Gon either, though. Like someone can be better, but like you can still be good. Like I said, Gon's a good character to me, but I just think Killua and Kurapika are just better characters.
I think a big part of what makes Killua good is Gon.
No, you're not wrong.
Fine. I agree.
You
think
wrong.
Zuko's a better character than Iroh?
Isn't that the point of a good supporting character, is to make the main character better?
No, I was saying that Gon.
In this instance, it's vice versa.
No, hold on a second. No. Most main characters make everyone around the best. So Luffy makes the Straw Hats better than they do for him. Like that's typically what happens. Like Luffy
makes the same thing with like Zuko and Iroh. Like Iroh makes Zuko better, but I wouldn't say Iroh's a better character.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about like the main character, because we're talking about the main characters, right? So typically, main characters will have more impact on other characters, usually if they're static, than they do on him. So Luffy has more impact on individual Straw Hats than they have on him because he's a static character, and he tests the world around him because he has a belief that's static.
But then they have to support him because that's where the term supporting character comes from.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that's the point I'm making is that what makes Killua good, a large sum of it is the way that Gon is written. If Gon is not written just as good as Killua, his character just doesn't work that well.
For sure. He's an archetype that's needed for Killua's development.
Yeah,
I mean, I
agree.
think that plays
My
into it.
argument is that Killua doesn't in turn do anything to make Gon better.
Killua doesn't
I
do
don't-
anything to make Gon better. I mean, Killua helps push Gon towards
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
direct.
I don't think it's the case. I wouldn't agree with
I think
that.
he does help Gon, but
Yeah, I think
like,
yeah.
Gon does help
Gotta see
Killua
Gon.
become a better
But
character.
Killua doesn't change
Time Killua
Gon's
becomes a
mindset.
better
I get what you're saying because Killua doesn't change Gon's way of thinking. I mean, even when Killua really
I think
tried
Killua's
to,
a good rival,
because
and
Gon-
that pushes
Killua
Gon,
tried-
but that's about it.
Yeah,
But
Killua tried to make Gon even stop with his revenge stuff, and he still didn't listen. He almost died, and Killua had to save his life. So I get what you're saying. Killua
Yeah,
can't.
well, and then that's what I said. Like he has like his best moment, like at the end, but all the story up until the Chimera arc, Gon's just kind of like.
No, I don't agree with that.
You gotta
at all.
read the manga, Brian.
I'm not even talking about Killua changing Gon as his impact. Like he's used to contrast Gon. So like they put, like, for example, they put Zoro Luffy put together because like, they're complete opposites. They put Goku Vegeta because they're complete opposites.
Yeah.
Midoriya and Baku, they're complete opposites. Same with Gon and Killua. They like Killua, the way that Killua supports Gon is Gon supports Killua by changing him a lot, and Killua supports Gon by providing a contrast to the MC, so their actions individual, like that's what he's used for. He's not used to change them, but he's used to contrast them.
But that also that's more of like a tool to highlight how great Killua is what
Well,
that.
I think it's both of them.
I told y'all this is typically a hot take that don't go over well.
I mean, I feel like people either have Gon really low, medium, or high. Like he's like all over the place. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I also don't like Gohan, so like there's that.
Oh,
And that-
okay, that was surprising. No, I don't lie.
Like
That
like
surprised me.
Gohan is peak in Cell, and then he falls off so hard. I think Mystic Gohan doesn't save him. I think he's still mid when Mystic Gohan drops, and then now they gave him Beast Gohan. Honestly, the latest movie with Beast Gohan, I think is like the worst movie that they've made.
Honestly, I think it makes more sense to not like Gohan than Gon. If I'm being honest, I think Gohan is miles better.
Well, at first, I after I really think about it, because anytime you say Gohan, I literally think Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and before. I don't even really.
Well, and everybody does. That's where he peaked.
Gohan is a really good character, but to me it would make more sense if I think Gon is. I think Gon's way better.
Hold on, Ty. Didn't you say in the
with Gohan? I agree. I was thinking more so the younger version of Gohan.
Ty, didn't you say in the DBS manga, he, like, for instance, in the Beast movie, he doesn't
in the manga he's better. In the manga he's a lot better.
So that's why I'm sitting there like, okay, even if you want to say after Cell he doesn't train for a while because it's a prolonged like period of peace, okay, great. But after Cell, it's like irresponsible that you are that you do not train. It's irresponsible.
And that's why in the manga it's good that, because I think that him not training makes sense because he's not Goku. He doesn't have the drive as Goku.
No, I understand that, but like
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying like for the Buu saga. Now,
absolutely, the Buu
Super,
saga makes sense.
In Super, the manga keeps him training the entire time. The anime is like on and off. The manga,
how can you not turn Super Saiyan, like when he's like when the Frieza Force pulls up again in Super, and he's like, I can kind of turn Super Saiyan, kinda, and I was like, how did you get this weak,
bro?
It's like it's irresponsible.
Yeah. And then Piccolo goes and throws the shoulder pads at him and knocks him over, and I'm like, bruh.
That's why I will say.
And he gets this monster power up that supposedly makes him stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta, because Piccolo and Pan are. That's from Toriyama. He's saying that Beast Gohan is the most powerful Z fighter, and I'm like, so he gets that because Piccolo and Pan are basically playing a prank on him. That's the whole plot of the movie.
I don't think that Toriyama said that he's the strongest Z fighter.
Well, Piccolo said he was stronger than Goku Vegeta.
Yeah, no, but the problem with that is he said Piccolo said, I think he's stronger. And the problem with that statement is that he hadn't seen Goku and Vegeta in like 2 years. So like,
you would have to assume Piccolo is just talking out of that.
Assume that he knows. Which
I got it.
And then also he wasn't saying you're deaf. He said you might be.
But even might be
a lot of problems with Gohan, especially future Gohan. I don't even want to get into that whole thing. Future Gohan from Future Trunks timeline and DBZ.
You don't like Future Gohan?
No. So I like him. I like him. No, hold on. I like him. It does not make sense that he gets worked over by 17 and 18 as hard
because
as he
of the
does
Zenkai boost.
Time and time again after he's supposed to have the most potential of any Z fighter. Look at him back with Raditz, right? He's supposed to be have the most potential of any Z
remember,
fighter.
he probably
But
doesn't
he's dealing,
wait,
he's
wait,
dealing
no, wait,
with
wait,
Krillin
wait a second,
and
Random.
everybody dying. He's dealing with everybody dying, and he can go Super Saiyan now. Now, he didn't get Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber to teach him how to go Super Saiyan. Fair. That's it. But he's getting constantly worked by the androids to the point where he dies. And then Trunks comes to the future and trains with them for a little bit, and then he goes back and he one-shots Android 17 and 18. He one-shots Cell. Like, the difference in power scoping between the future Gohan timeline.
Mazer, it works because remember, in the future timeline, he doesn't have the Dragon Balls and he doesn't have Sensu beans anymore. So when he heals regularly now.
No, it's still
but he
doesn't have his because of how much time he's spending to heal. He doesn't have the ability to get his Zenkai boost that you think he does.
Zenkai boost. He's been fighting them for years.
But it's not that. It's the problem is that training. How about time chamber? That was the reason Gohan got so much stronger in the current the one time we know is the how about time. That training was very, very specific because he made Super Saiyan take away the stamina drain. Like that Super Saiyan was by far the most powerful. Like that, if Gohan did not have Goku, he would have been the same way. Like that version of Gohan got stronger solely because he trained with Goku in the because he made him the greatest Super Saiyan ever. Like that makes sense. He didn't have that training.
So Zenkai boosts are capped out.
Yeah, but at the same time, future Gohan's an adult, so you have years and years and years and years of fighting.
Here's the problem with that though, is that Zenkai boosts, the growth of Zenkai boosts aren't the same every single time. Like we know that. That's consistent. We've seen in the from the Saiyan saga to the Frieza saga that just because you Zenkai boost doesn't mean you it's not like this Zenkai boost is 2 times stronger. The next will be 3 times. The next will be 4 times. It's not like that. You just know that you get stronger.
No, that's fine. But Gohan is an interesting case considering he has all this potential that Mazer is talking about. It's different from if you're an individual who is kind of already capped out and you're trying to go to another level, so you have to work to discover that new level. Gohan has the other level in him. He's just not tapping into it.
The problem is that Goku taught him how to do it. So Goku is not there to teach him how to do it. So that's why he didn't do it.
But in those years, so you don't think anything when it comes down to his rage boost or rage moments that he has could not put him at any point at a level stronger than Android 17.
If you like that training where to master Super Saiyan, no, because you have to. Rage boost doesn't make you master Super Saiyan because Vegeta got those rage boosts. He didn't master it. Like Vegeta,
Gohan had a rage boost and became as strong as Goku and Vegeta in Beast Gohan, and it wasn't like Piccolo taught him anything differently.
Nah, that wasn't even a rage boost. That was something that he already had. The Supreme Kai didn't tell him about.
We're taking Gohan as a normal, as a teenager at that time, opposed to the Gohan that went through Super Saiyan 1, that went through Super Saiyan 2, that went through Ultimate Gohan. Like we're taking all those forms of progression and then we're putting Beast Gohan. It's not that he could have just jumped from regular teen Gohan to Beast Gohan. That's not how it works. He had a crazy progression to lead him to that.
That's fine, but in the situation in the future, honestly, I don't really care enough about this conversation. I don't even know why I'm arguing. I'm just talking. I'm just chatting. I just don't care. I'm just talking.
I would say just having potential and rage boost is we know like consistently in the story that's just not gonna get this. You will. There are certain heights you won't reach. Like you just won't. Like
I heard people talk about it on TikTok,
and that's fair. I'm just thinking in my head, like, so you have from Teen Gohan to when he's an adult, so years and years of training, he's getting just dusted, and then you have Trunks that trains for 1 year with Vegeta in the hyperbolic time chamber, and he just goes and he starts one-shotting people. Like Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball, but the power scaling is ass.
Didn't Trunks go in there twice? Did he go
just
in there
because that's something very specific in Dragon Ball. Just because you train longer doesn't mean your training is better. That's with any series. For example, Ichi was learning to get his Bankai in 3 days. People longer to get it, but this training with
Yoriichi. Okay, I'll learn anything in 3 days with Yoriichi.
My point is that we know that Ichigo's training was better than all the other niggas' training. It doesn't matter that they train longer. His was better. Same thing with Dragon Ball. That's not a power scaling issue. It's just that, like, for example, with Naruto, the Shadow Clone Jutsu, like he used all the clones to. I said you can learn experience faster. Sure, you can train longer to learn that new Rasengan, but this is a faster way to do it. This is any story. It's not Dragon Ball power scaling problem. That's any story. let's stop this. Oh, it's dry. It's literally
I
any
get what
story.
you're
We know
saying,
that
Ty.
story
I
is-
get what you're saying.
like, come
I
on.
don't. I mean, I'm just gonna. There's some stuff I have issue with.
No, there's
but
all the time. We see it all the times in shows where it's like, hey, this usually takes
a
X
fast
amount of
way
time
to
to
it's not
learn.
that. It's not that. It's Gohan.
you're
in
gonna learn it
particular.
in,
I
like-
think there's some inconsistency with how Gohan became Beast Gohan.
Brother, do you understand what
This
they
is
did
why-
that in that time chamber?
I'm not talking about the time chamber. I don't. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about Gohan from Beast Gohan to Gohan in the future. That's the only. I don't care that Gohan in the time chamber is
is
stronger.
that he didn't. The Gohan in our time got so much more training and preparation. That's why he's way stronger. This Gohan is not gonna. If this Gohan doesn't, you take away all those things, he's obviously not gonna be nearly as strong.
I'm just gonna leave it there because we're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back and forth.
That's fair. I want to hear about this fire thing you guys were talking about.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with this gauntlet. So we got a gauntlet here, a best. We can either go most badass fire user gauntlet or best fire user character gauntlet. I think we should go most badass, honestly.
Badass.
All right, and we already did this on my show, and I have to pick who won in my show because I got to stay loyal to the people that were watching me. So I'm going.
Hey,
Captain
so
Yamamoto.
this was inspired by your show. So this is how the
Captain
gauntlet.
Yamamoto.
Wow.
Here is the gauntlet.
Yo.
As you can see, Yamamoto is
Oh.
going to be the one running this gauntlet. Let's see how many of the people he can be considered
Bro.
a more badass fire user character.
Now, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to tell the truth. We're not talking about who's
Alright.
stronger. We're talking
Yeah,
about
no,
which
we're talking
one.
about more badass.
Who's cold? I need y'all to tell the truth because there's a bad man in that second gauntlet. There's that second round. There's a bad man there.
Hey, so let's
There's
go
a couple
first.
of.
There's a couple
Yamamoto
of bad men
versus
here.
Yamamoto versus Benny Maru. What are we saying?
Yamamoto character clears.
I'm going Benny Maru. I'm sorry.
Bro, colder? Are we? Who's cold? Because badass means cold, right?
More
Yo,
badass.
yo,
Yeah,
we,
Got a clone of himself.
we
that
watched
destroyed the world.
1,000 Year
Niggas
Blood
thought
War
it was
season 1, right?
that week?
1,000 Year
Hold on,
Blood
hold
War
on.
season 1, right? We'd seen that. Yamamoto's
Yes,
Bankai.
Yes, but Benny Maru was
you saw
him.
it.
Benny Maru was
Benny
Gojo
Maru-
before Gojo.
Hold on a second. Stop there.
Benny
Stop there.
Maru
Mazer.
is
Benny
him.
Maru's
Benny
name.
Maru
Stop
is
there,
him.
Mazer.
Not
Stop there,
now,
Mazer.
though.
Mazer, stop there. Do you have 3 other moments like that, or just that one moment? How many other moments?
I'll be honest.
You had the fake
that-
hardcore town, but that was he didn't really use his.
Well, we got it when he squared up with Aizen too. There at the end of the
And
show.
what happened?
Aizen clearly didn't kill Yamamoto because he's still in 1,000 Year Blood War.
Well, we
Hustle,
got
hustle.
Yamamoto.
No,
I got.
Let me.
Now he
Hustle,
did like
hustle.
absorb the fire and it turned into a whole thing.
All right, so a few things
What
about
did he
Benny
do
Maru
that
that we
was
can go
cold?
over.
Hold on a second. When
So
he's a fake hardcore town, what did he do that was cold? That was like what is cold moments?
He owned that big hollow thing easily when everybody was strong. I forgot what is it called? The
We're talking about
Chimera, Chimera thing.
Honestly, are we
Yeah.
talking? Honestly, I have a question. Are we talking about their flame abilities being cold, or just everything they do? But they also have fire?
everything they do, everything. They do.
Okay. So we have fake hardcore town moments, and then we have him against Yuha.
I would.
Is that it?
Let me think.
Bro, when they
When he
showed
pulled
up,
up against Shinsui and Ukitake, and they were scared for their life, that was cold.
Bro.
he started powering up, and everybody in the they were like, "Yo, like he needs to calm down, or we're literally all gonna die."
Hmm? What?
Benny, so
When the Quincy's rolled up into Squad 1's house, and Yamamoto's there, and they're like, "Security's light," and he said, "I am the security, bro."
Fact.
Okay, but all right, so we could go with Benny Maru. So we all know about how like when he destroys the city and stuff like that. That's
Yep.
one. We can talk about how he destroyed the devil horn thing, one of the greatest sounds in all of anime. When he pulls up with Joker to the facility and just murks everybody. That's when he fights his old master. That's 4. When he fights his clone that can destroy the whole world, and he one-shots that motherfucker, and he's like, y'all thought I was that weak? It could destroy the world, and he one-shots it. So when he's training the main character and Arthur, and he's putting them on the brink of death every time so they can get stronger. And he's just like,
Put
just
some respect on
randomly
Shinra's
whooping
name,
their
please. Say his name. His name is Shinra.
Yeah, I had a brain fart. But like when he's whooping their ass, so they can get closer and closer to that like feeling of death. He has so many more. I'm sorry, he's like the coldest character in Fire Force. He's like so underrated in terms of just. I'm just saying, just straight coldness. He got it.
All
He's
right,
vibing
well,
too, bro. He be vibing.
all right.
Let's go to each
I'm
one.
not trying to put any disrespect on Benimaru, but I'm
No,
still
respect
standing
to
on Yamamoto.
Respect to the old nigga, but Benny Maru is just that's his whole character. His whole character is about being cold. His whole character is just about being him.
All
That's
right,
just what his whole
well,
character is just.
Also, I ain't gonna lie to you. That security failed. Yeah, there was a breach. There was a breach of security.
I'm gonna go Benny Maru, not gonna lie. Next matchup: Yamamoto versus Roy Mustang.
See, now this almost ain't even fair because Roy Mustang and Envy is
Yeah, Envy got Lust. You got when he was
Or
blind.
Lust.
Counting just
Yeah.
moments. That's just
You
one
got
moment.
him you got him when he was blind, still using his flange. You got him during the angle. Like it was
Bro,
very unfortunate.
he had to carve into his hand.
See, I ain't Roy.
That was solid.
Because like I think,
But I'm still going Yamamoto.
I would say this right. At least somebody sees care about that moment. Remember, he first of all he blasted Gluttony. He killed Lust. He killed Envy. He was using his flames when he was blind, and he was running through Ishfly, unfortunately. But it was cold still. God, come on, bro.
No, we gotta respect. We gotta respect Mr. Roy.
I got Mustang.
I'm giving. It's close to me though. It's closer than what Ty thinks it is, but I'm giving it to Roy.
No, I think this one is closer because they both have limited moments, but I think Mustang's highs.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Then Natsu clear. Natsu's probably the closest one on his list. Like Natsu, like his bag is too deep, bro.
Now,
Guys,
Let's go.
now take fire. Take fire out of the
If
equation.
that's the case, we have to keep the same energy for Yamamoto because Yamamoto before the Gote 13 was just a mass murderer, and they've stated that multiple times. So he was killing mad people too.
Now, if we take fire completely out of the equation and we just talk about who's a better like character, I'm going Roy Mustang.
All right, next one's Yamamoto or Natsu.
I got Natsu, bro. Like I'm not even like Natsu's probably the closest one on this list, bro. It's Natsu.
Natsu.
I don't know about coldness on the list, but
I'm not a
is
big
cold.
Natsu guy, but he has a lot of cold moments. Not gonna lie.
Natsu's bag is deep.
My only
Natsu's
problem with
bag is very
Natsu,
bad,
my only problem with Natsu is just the constant I got a fire in my belly. Like that shit gets old.
but he do though.
He does, but it's sort of like Naruto and believe it. Like, yeah, we fucking know, dude. Like,
Yo, y'all
Shout out to anime for moving
wait
away
until
from
the summer when
one-liners.
1,000-Year Quest comes out. Y'all gotta be respecting Natsu.
yeah, that's coming out this summer.
I'm not gonna respect Natsu. I think he's cool though. Yeah, I think he's alright. He's alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna pack you up.
All right, so it looks like Natsu won that. Next is Yamamoto versus Suna. I'm going Suna. Team
I got
Suna.
Suna,
We here.
bro. All right. I got Suna, bro. Suna's bag is also very deep, bro. It's very deep. I'm sorry.
Arguably the best badass switch you'll see in anime. I'm not gonna lie.
Switch takes so
I ain't gonna
long.
lie.
though.
Right there, I think you're the bleach hair. You set him up. You set him up. You set him up.
Mazer said he won his tournament bracket, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put him in this gauntlet and then put him up against some other characters and see what's up. It's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
Bleach is 2 for 3 in my tournaments because we got Yamamoto and Yoruichi both getting dubs.
Suna's from Hitman Reborn, Bobby.
Oh, Suna is cold. Like,
Not
yes,
at first,
it took
though.
a while
Not
to
at
get
first.
there, but once it gets there,
A while. It takes a long ass time.
but once
Jesus.
it gets there, it just
Oh, leave me a long time.
up, all the way up. Come on now, we here. All right, last matchup:
I said Yamamoto getting a gauntlet ran on him.
Arguably, it takes too long.
Yamamoto or Escanor.
Escanor, bro.
Escanor.
It's
Give me
Escanor, bro. No,
I ain't gonna
Who
lie to y'all.
decided that? Who decided that?
I-
That's all you
I-
need
I-
to
I
say.
ain't gonna lie to
That's
y'all.
all you need to say.
Wait, hold on a second. Who set Yamamoto up like this right there? You set him up like this? This
Yo,
was set up.
I was just, I was just doing my thing.
Escanor.
man.
7 Deadly Sins is a show not even close to Bleach.
We talk about characters. We talk about characters.
We understand that, but yo, Leak,
Escanor
this is a
wins.
devious comment. I'm going to get that gauntlet ran up.
That's tough. This might be one of the. I think this is the only gauntlet we ever did where he didn't win a single matchup. That's
I
tough.
got
To be fair,
Yeah.
when Escanor is talking to the angel and he's like, hold up, and he jumps to a higher level and it's like, I don't like talking to beings weaker than me. I don't like beings weaker than me looking down on me as I talk to them. I was like, oh no, Escanor is different.
This man uses his finger as an attack, bro.
Yeah.
Different.
One of the few things 7 Deadly Sins left with us was Escanor, and he still didn't even get the girl at the end, which is crazy.
He's one of the only characters that has like my level of delusion and confidence.
Escanor's fire. Any final things before we wrap up?
Remember, some of y'all. Well, I invited people to be in the Blue Lock and One Piece draft. I think we still have a few spots left. It's gonna be on Friday around 6 o'clock. Pull up. I know Sauce is gonna be there. I think Bryant's gonna be there. I got some other people coming on too. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. If I don't know if Random or Riddell or Ty wanted to join in, but because there's always room for them. Mazer, you're always welcome. But yeah, it's gonna be similar, but it's just more for the community. Like a straw, we're gonna be doing a crew. I'm good. I might change up the One Piece draft a little bit. Might put a little twist on it. Same thing with Blue Lock. I'm devious, but yeah, definitely pull up.
The video for my review of the first 2 arcs of Naruto will be dropping Saturday, I believe, at the latest. If not, I'll let you guys know. But I worked pretty hard on it. I'm pretty proud of it, and this is just one of those where I drop it on my channel, but obviously I did it for here, so I'm dropping it here. And Maze already knows the kind of videos I like to produce. It takes me a long time to make them, but you don't need to drop at least $11 more, Smoke.
No, he doesn't. Random read manhwa bone.
Oh, it's a manga. Okay. Oh, my bad. What is it?
So we got Random reading this manhwa called Bone Deaf, like MC. Bone Deaf, like MC. You only have to read one arc.
Is it called Bone Deaf, or is it Bone and then he means definitely like?
I'm so confused with that statement. But we got
Brian. Put the name of that.
Yeah, Bone. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna help me out so I know at least I'm reading the right thing, because I'm a manhwa guy. I'll be reading manhwa. Like
so many manhwas have similar names. It's called Bone. It's just called Bone. I thought it was called Bone Deaf at first. All right, it's called Bone.
Yeah. So if you drop a $10 super chat, we can read one arc of the manhwa, and Random is going to be the one doing it. I mean, if he wants to continue after one arc, go for it. But we're only obligated one arc.
All right, I will peep it, Smoke, and I'll let you know next week.
I bet this is definitely like Mushoku Tensei. I'm guessing you won't try to put a T there. I'm guessing. Bone, definitely like MC. I'm guessing that's Mushoku Tensei. I'm guessing.
I think
I'm still waiting for someone to challenge me. Like, give me something.
Yeah, Lonnie's feeling left out. Also, Creative Bobby, 7 Deadly Sins is good. So is 4 Nights of Apocalypse. Shout out 4 Nights of Apocalypse for getting an anime, by the way.
They just fumbled the anime itself.
For the
it's mostly a couple episodes, because after the Escanor and Meliodas situation, after that, it was fine. It was fine. It was just that's
the fight everybody wanted to see, Riddell.
Oh yeah, I did too. I was very upset. I was like, "What are we doing?" But it's whatever. It is what you'll definitely like the main character. Oh, okay. I'm guessing.
I got you, Sauce.
He gets bullied, and then he starts coming back with a redemption story. Let me know if I'm right. Come on, Smoke.
Bullied has to be a caveat in there. He has to have gone bullied.
Facts.
They be spamming that shit
at the same time. If that's the case, why don't you like King Conic? What? I'm gonna leave it alone.
You act like I hate the nigga. I think he's cool. I just like Rudius better. That's the problem here.
And that is just objective.
No, you like you. No, Lonnie. We can have this conversation all you want. You like Ken Kaneki better than Rudius because that's your preference. That's your preference. Get over it. I like Rudius better, nigga. It's okay.
You like bullying when he was tortured. That is bullying's big brother. He was tortured.
Tough.
But
That's tough.
Bully
I like
put
Rudy's
his
better.
mom in the hospital. Damn. Yeah, Random is really gonna like this for sure.
Oh, I think I might have seen this one.
Kai, respectfully, you
Hydro,
don't know what the hell
you
you're
can
talking
keep
about.
doing that, bro.
and Kaneki trash.
You playing the slippery
crazy.
slope, bro. You
It's
playing the slippery
crazy.
slope.
It's crazy.
What should we? Hey, Chad, do you have any suggestions for next week?
Have you even watched the show, Hydro? Or you just talking?
I will say this. I need my segment to 10 things I like about Bleach. I need my segment. I need my time. Why are you looking like that? I'm not up to anything. I'm not up to anything because I can name 50 things I love, but we're gonna stick with 10.
You know what? Let's do. You know. Oh well, Random's not caught up. Damn. I was gonna go like, let's make this a full Bleach episode, but. You know.
Oh well, hold on a second here.
We'll come up with a main topic before Tuesday.
Hey, when Random comes out.
Oh my god.
That's a crazy 2 words in the last
yeah.
All right. Well, that's all we got for today. Appreciate everybody. Best moments in anime could be an episode. Hey, we'll put that. We'll put that in the pin. We'll get in. Next one next week should be great as well. Miles should be back for that episode, and you know I always tell you guys like and subscribe. Let me help you out. Do what I'm about to tell you right now. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're aiming for 5,000 subscribers, and ping that notification bell so you never miss any bit of content that we make. And you're here for the podcast episodes every Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. Also, leave us down a comment. We'll make sure to reply to every single one of your comments moving forward. If you have a question, we may even answer that question for a future podcast episode. And of course, make sure you guys rate the podcast 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Leave a review, give us your thoughts, and again, we'll make sure to shout you out on a future episode. So we appreciate you, and back to the craziness that is probably going on the BSS.
Using that to spread Attack on Titan propaganda is devious work.
No, not just that. Why did
I
you
don't know what
type
you're
out
talking about.
times 2 instead
That
of just
guy
putting
who
X,
was
weirdo?
That guy sounded like he was very smart.
Wow.
No, he sounds like a weird. Who
Who
types it? Oh, it's the goat time. You put times 2 instead of just X2.
You?
Like a weirdo.
I don't know. What are you accusing me of?
That's just a weird. That's a weird way to write it.
Why are you talking to me? I didn't do it.
It's weird because of how you want to word shit.
What do you mean me? I was. How do you know that was me?
Okay.
Nasty
All right.
work.
You guys have
Nasty
no
work.
proof. I'm just gonna say he sounded very smart. So hey, with that said, appreciate y'all. Do what that guy said. He sounds smart, and we'll
Do what he
be
says, but
back
don't look at his
later.
writing. Jesus Christ.
Y'all have a good one. Take care and peace.